Good evening, y'all. What is up? What is up? What is up? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen, for another Thursday night football on the Spotlight Raiders Talk. I am your host, Darian of the Spotlight Raiders Talk, and we're going to be talking about Raiders, talking about Thursday night football. The game did not start yet, so we're definitely in the building for this, man. Another live stream, another Thursday night football. We play these guys, the Pittsburgh Steelers. So yeah, we play these guys, man. We definitely play these guys. And I know a lot of people are probably watching, Raider content creators at this point, but I am absolutely fine with that. I'm still going to rock my Raiders as I'm supposed to. So good evening, everybody. Good evening for some Thursday night football. I'm in the building. I'm in the building, man. Kickoff is about to start in a little bit. I had to, make sure. John L, what's going on? What's going on, John L? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for tuning in, brother. Thank you for tuning in. It's gonna be fun, man. It's really gonna be fun to do another Thursday night football. I said I won't do Monday night, but I would do Thursday night and I'll do the Raiders games. Most of the teams that play on Thursday night, we play them majority of the year. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers, we do play them on Christmas Eve. So there's something that we definitely want to watch out for and see what they got. We don't play Cleveland this year. We beat them twice back-to-back years. Who do I expect to win this game tonight? I have the Cleveland Browns winning this game tonight. I picked the Cleveland Browns because I feel like they are pissed off the way they lost to the Jets. I think they're really pissed off. Yeah, I think Mitchell Trubisky is good. Don't get me wrong. He's good for what he's good for as far as, being a manageable quarterback. But I still feel at the end of the day that Myles Garrett and his defense is going to get it done. They're going to get it done. Unfortunately, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We are lit right now. Hopefully we can get this thing going. Mr. Trubisky, I guess there. Let me see what's going on with the audio.
20 miles per hour, Al.
There it is. You can see it right now, 24 miles per hour. Kirk, we were talking to Mike Conlon yesterday.
All right, so 24 miles per hour, 60 degrees right now in Cleveland.
You start listening to the fans, pretty soon you're sitting with them.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I thought he showed us a lot of wisdom, in his approach.
What up?
Donovan Mitchell just got traded from the Utah Jazz to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So this is a brand new tradition, they tell us. You take a guitar theme from the opposing team, and then you smash it.
I like that.
So Joe Thomas had the honor last week with the Jets, so much for that result.
Donovan Mitchell.
And there we go.
Oh, boy. There you go. I think it's Darius Garland down there as well.
It is.
Yeah, Darius Garland. So you got Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, the new Cleveland Cavalier, is there in the building.
The Browns won the toss. They've elected to receive.
All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Jerome Ford is going to bring it back. Let me know if the audio is good. Let me know if the audio is good, y'all.
It's the direction in which Boswell is kicking right now. And
all right, so there we go. And that's going to be a touchback.
Jacoby Brissett, and of course we will.
All right, Jacoby Brissett.
The whole situation.
With the whole situation with Dawn, with Deshaun Watson, 66 completion percentage, 376 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a rating of 86.5 for Jacoby Brissett.
Watson will be eligible to play. He's been around. Started with New England, went to Indianapolis.
All right, so here we go. First and 10 for Jacoby Brissett.
He backed up Tua in Miami.
And you have two players coming in motion here.
League in rushing after a couple of weeks. with Saquon Barkley of the Giants.
And here goes
top.
the handoff to Chubb. And Chubb gets it, and he gets a few yards there.
Tonight, gain of 1. Kevin Stefanski starts his 3rd season as the Cleveland head coach. Took them to the playoffs and won a playoff game. First time they did that since 1994 when they beat Pittsburgh 2 years ago. 20-15, his regular season mark, 1-1 in postseason.
Done a nice job.
All right, so
Brissett
Kevin
the first couple
Stefanski
weeks.
as the head
He's been
coach.
very efficient.
2nd and 9. Valerie
Situation
Lynn,
so
what's
late
going on,
in the
man?
game last week against the Jets when he was trying to bring them back.
I'm going to get back to your comment, too. And here goes the handoff. Give it to Chubb again. And Chubb gets it, and he huddles over for a first down. What a good move by Nick Chubb there. Minka Fitzpatrick with the tackle, though, but what a good hurdle by Nick Chubb there.
The backside block is just as important. You got to get double teams all up there, duo blocks. What a great job there on the left side with Wills. And
what's up, Spotlight? I noticed that Josh Jacobs been breaking a lot of tackles for positive yards, but I have noticed that our O-line isn't getting much push. Do you notice that as well? Yeah, I noticed that as well. That's why Josh Jacobs is really patient going in through the lines. But here comes Jacoby Brissett. He looks, and he gets it away, and it's going to be 2nd down. Yeah, I see that too, but what up, man? I'm glad you're back. Yeah, man, I'm doing Thursday night football. It ain't really much Raiders stuff to talk about. I mean, I did my video. I don't know if y'all saw my video, but go check out my video if you did. So, I mean, hey.
See it last week, as you mentioned, and here early, he gets back in that gun, and they are able to apply that pressure.
And there is TJ, torn pectoral muscle. He could be back.
What up, Roy? What's going on?
A couple of weeks.
All right, so here we go. And here goes the screen. And that's going to be a good tackle in motion by Sutton.
With the Cowboys, and Cam Sutton makes the tackle there. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down.
You know the tradition of the Steelers, Mike Tomlin, and they get backed into a corner off of a loss. People start questioning them about decision making. That's usually when they come.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 10.
Attitude and a chip on their shoulder.
Come up without a huddle right now. Brissett.
And here goes Brissett. He looks. He sets him in the pocket, and that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete and almost picked by Levi Wallace. So after 1 first down, off they go now, and in comes the punting group.
He's just a little bit late on this throw. You can also see to the middle here.
If the weather is good in Nashville, this Sunday can actually see us winning the game 31-20.
If this ball's thrown now,
do the Raiders play the Broncos in week 4? Yes, we do play the Broncos in week 4. Yes, we do.
Over there and knock that away, and Levi Wallace.
Yeah, we do play the Broncos in week 4, but that's a 3 and out for the Browns.
For that Buffalo to send it down toward Gunnar Olszewski. Booming kick.
What a hell of a kick, but it's going to be a touchback there.
So much for the prevailing wind, which is really kind of a...
So that's going to be a touchback. So make sure y'all come on in and, come on in and have yourself a good time with me while we do this game here. I appreciate all the love and support that y'all here with me today. Well, tonight. I did say I was going to start doing the Thursday night footballs. I did say that. But yeah, man. We could talk Raiders while we watching this game and hearing the audio. We could definitely talk about it. It's a lot that we could talk about when it comes to this Raider Nation, man. It's crazy because both coaches are starting off slow and they play each other next week. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a known fact, man. It's a lot. Spotlight, do you think it was a good idea for the NFL to put the games on streaming services? Do you think they'll be losing views like that? No. I mean, streaming services is what's popping right now. Streaming services is the best thing right now. People don't want to pay for cable. A lot of people don't have cable anymore. So you got to look at it from that aspect. You got to look at it from a business aspect that, I mean, if you look at it, who's really buying cable? You got the fire, like, even if you don't watch it, you got the Fire Stick. You know what I'm saying? You got the Fire Stick and you got, other things too. You know what I'm saying? You got the Fire Stick, you got Roku. the streaming world has taken over. You feel me? The streaming world has taken over. So with that being said, it's really tough. It's really tough to try to it's really tough. It's really tough to try to buy cable, man. I got NFL ticket. F the streaming world. Listen, you can say F the streaming world all you want, but cable is overrated. Cable is really overrated. That's true, but I was local channels. Everybody get to see it for free. But I have Prime, Netflix, Hulu, Disney, plus ESPN, plus all the BS, so I understand. Well, I got the Fire Stick. The Fire Stick, I pay $10 a month for it. I can get every channel that cable can get. So, I mean, ain't no point. Not a Raiders fan, but I love this show and what you do on Spotlight Sports Network before the games on Sunday. Thank you, Cop 16. I appreciate it. All right, so first it's hit on the 20-yard line, and here goes. Trubisky comes off a boot, and he's looking, and he's going to look. He throws, and it's caught, and that might be a first down there.
Their top receiver hauling it in.
And this is where he's
Deontay Johnson with the catch there.
Under him. Play action, boot, get him to the outside, gets outside of the backer Walker right there, and then he's able to get his shoulders turned and make it a very accurate throw to Deontay Johnson. This is an offense, as you said, dink and dunk. I love in our meeting this morning, small ball.
All right, so here we go. First and 10.
They've got to take
have 81 come in motion for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What it's been through 2 games. Only 2 offensive touchdowns.
And here goes the handoff, give to Najee Harris, and he pushed for a couple yards there.
35-yard line in his second year.
And he is in his second year.
Trubisky started with Chicago last
I don't know.
Buffalo.
I mean, it really depends on what the win-loss record is for Pittsburgh. That's the biggest thing.
Touchdowns, 1 interception.
You got to really see on what it's going to look like in the last couple of years. Because, I mean, the last couple of games, if they have a winning record, I think they keep Trubisky in my opinion. Second and 8 with 11:51 left in this first quarter. Second and 8.
Second and 8.
And they give it to Najee Harris again. And he gets a couple of yards. So it's going to be a manageable third down here. They should have the NFL package where you could just order the team you want to see instead of the whole NFL Sunday ticket where you got to watch all of them. I was on that was like $400. No, NFL Sunday ticket was not like that though. NFL is still going to show the game at 9 p.m. So who cares about streaming? I'll watch it later. That's on you. I save me hundreds of dollars.
Downfield, and it's broken up.
And that's going to be 30. That's going to be 3 and out for Pittsburgh.
And Denzel Ward is able to break up.
See, Greg, my problem with you is that you want to pay all that money to have NFL Sunday ticket, where I could get NFL Sunday ticket on a Fire Stick for $10 and I could get all the games. That's the thing. I could get every Raiders game that I want on NFL Sunday ticket through the Fire Stick, which I pay $10 a month. So every cable channel that you probably got, I got. And I just save me hundreds of dollars doing it.
To send it down towards the just activated Chester Rogers, calls for, makes the fair catch.
Well, the Fire Stick in itself, you pay like what, $40 for the Fire Stick, but you don't have to pay monthly for that. But I get my Fire Stick jailbroken, so I get every cable channel, and I just pay $10 a month, which I'm not mad about. I'm not mad about paying $10. I mean, I work for a living, so I'm not mad about getting $10. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad about that. So technically, you spending like $50, but after you buy the Fire Stick and get it jailbroken or get it through Roku, you pay like $10 a month. But I got it through somebody that I could get a jailbreak it. You could buy the Fire Stick at Walmart, Target. You could buy the Amazon. You could go on Amazon and buy the Fire Stick. It's called the Amazon Fire Stick for a reason. You know, it's called Amazon Fire Stick for a reason. But I love the Fire Stick, though. I think it's really, really dope. I really love it. Woo. Is it easy to jailbreak it? Basically, yeah. I mean, it is easy to jailbreak it. You could jailbreak it yourself. YouTube taught me how to do it in the beginning, but I was not able to get all the channels. So basically, nah. I was not able to get all the channels when I jailbreaked it myself, and I just paid somebody to do it for me. And they said it was $10 a month. I said, all right, cool. They update every channel, get all the DVRs. I get all that shit. So, I mean, why not? Make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Get them thumbs up. Rate them thumbs. So what you're telling me, what the Fire Stick in jailbroken, you get all the Raiders games every week? That's awesome. Yes, I get the Raiders games every week because when you jailbreak the Fire Stick, they give you NFL Sunday Ticket. So basically, when you get NFL Sunday Ticket, you get all the games. You don't have to watch all the games. What you just need to do, by the time the Raiders game come on, then you go to the channel where the Raiders is playing on NFL Sunday Ticket, and you just go from there.
Missing an extra point. Everybody involved there.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns.
Powered by
Jacoby Brissett is in a 3-wide receiver set, and they hand it off to Chubb, and that's going to be like a 1 or 2 yard gain there. That's a good tackle by Highsmith. I live in Northeast Pennsylvania, so always have to get the game on Dofu Sports. Yeah, Dofu is kind of like some of the best in my opinion. It's good. It's good, but you know what happens with that. You know what happens with that. So
Yep. Close.
It like crashes sometimes.
2nd down and 8.
All right, so 2nd down and 8.
This is not happening today.
And here goes the handoff, and they give it to Hunt. And that's going to be a good tackle there in space with this Pittsburgh Steelers defense, and it's going to be 3rd down for Cleveland.
Former Jacksonville Jaguar.
I'll just chill here and listen spotlight. Thank you. I appreciate it, Greg. Thanks for the support. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
He'd be starting at most backfields.
Yeah, the streams always go out on you. Yeah, you got to get another stream. Plus, I'd rather watch it on my big screen instead of my phone. Yeah, I have 2 phones, so sometimes I watch the game on my other phone. I don't have to worry about using my main phone. But 3rd and 6, 4 wide receiver set, empty set for Jacoby Brissett.
To the left.
And that's going to be offsides on the defense.
Jump offside. So 3rd and 6, it's Alex Highsmith who had 3 sacks on opening day.
Clay Martin is the referee for the night.
It's going to make it 3rd down and 1 now.
You and I were talking at the break. It kind of has a feeling of that kind of game, right? A little play like this, you go from 3rd and long to now 3rd and much more.
All right, so 3rd and 1 for the Cleveland Browns. Only reason why we're doing I do games that I know the Raiders is going to play in the season. And we play Pittsburgh on Christmas Eve, so definitely got to get a glimpse of this defense in this offense here.
On stage in the backfield.
All right, so here we go. Here goes Jacoby Brissett. He drops back, and he is sacked. This Pittsburgh Steelers defense is getting to Jacoby Brissett.
Who comes in, he's the first guy in.
Another 3 and out for the Cleveland Browns there.
With that pressure from Highsmith,
this is going to be a low-scoring game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm letting y'all know now. This is going to be a low-scoring game.
Little miscommunication there with the right guard, Wyatt Teller, not able to come down hard enough to help Posick out. They were sliding because of that blitz, and 3rd and 1, they throw the football, and it backfires.
So all
right, so here we go, 4th down.
Punt. His first was 61 yards gross, went into the end zone. And this one much shorter. And it bounces
to about
the field.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a midfield.
And that may have been
so would you agree that the Buffalo Bills probably the best team in the league right now, and probably Kansas City behind them? Or who do you think is the best team right now? I mean, you're absolutely right. I have to go with the Buffalo Bills as the best team in football. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're the best team in football. They're the most complete team in football. Right now, I don't think no team can stop that Buffalo Bills offense and the way that defense is set up with Von Miller. I can't even be mad at it, man. I gotta be completely honest. gotta be completely honest with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I will go with the Buffalo Bills. In Kansas City, they right there, but Kansas City didn't play nobody the first 2 weeks. The Bills ain't never beat KC. They never beat KC, but right now, after 2 weeks, the Bills are better than KC. I'm sorry to say. The Bills are better than KC after 2 weeks. Is Bills 1, KC 2. That's how I got it. I believe that too. They're going to be hard out. Buffalo should have won the playoff game last year, but that was crazy how they lost that. That was their defense. Their defense let them down. That's why they went out and got a Von Miller. But a good run by Najee Harris there, and he gets a tough first down.
Down inside the 40-yard line by Grant Delpit. Anthony Walker there as well, 2nd down and 1.
That's what you like to see for Najee Harris, is a chance to have a little bit of room to work. Mason Cole, the center, Kevin Dotson at left guard, opening it up.
That's what makes him good, that he breaks tackles, man.
Build up some of that momentum. He's not had a lot of opportunities.
They got to let him run the ball a little bit more. He's 24 years old, out of Alabama, 2021 All-Rookie Team selection for Najee Harris.
8-yard line.
And here goes another run of Najee Harris, and he's going to break a few tackles, and he gets about
to the 34-yard
line. 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Last year, out of Alabama, in the first round, 24th overall pick.
It's crazy that the Buffalo Bills, I don't think Najee Harris is hurt.
And over 70 receptions last season.
No, he's not hurt. He's in the game.
His dues in college behind Josh Jacobs, Damian Harris, and then he comes to as a rookie, and he, as you said, he's one of the
Bills beat LA. Now they beat Miami. They play harder teams. They did play harder teams. They did.
To the outside they go here.
Good defense by the Browns there to sniff that wide receiver screen out. And that was George Pickens.
Second round. Had a great preseason, has caught 1 pass in each of the first 2 games. Catches this one here, but they're
going to beat Miami. I got them beating Miami.
Emerson out of Mississippi State.
Miami's very competitive, but I definitely got them. I definitely got them beating.
Pickens. So this defense has a lot of speed.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me now. All right, so here we go. Here goes Trubisky. Trubisky looks, he throws, dumps it down, and Najee Harris trying to break a tackle to get to it, and no, that's going to be a 3 and out. Another good defensive stop for the Cleveland Browns, and now the Browns will get the ball back.
So now
Chris Boswell is coming out for the kick. Yeah, that Bills and Dolphins game is going to be interesting. I see the Bills take it. Right.
Still the end of summer. Fall doesn't start for another few minutes. 50-yard attempt to try to get Pittsburgh the lead.
Miami might get the upset. And Boswell's missing. Wow. Wide right. He misses it. Still 0-0 going into this first quarter. Yo, John, what's going on, John? What's going on? What's up with you, my guy? What's up? What's up, Hefe? You could be right. The Dolphins made an amazing comeback against the Ravens. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. But the Ravens defense ain't the same. Now they just signed Jason Pierre-Paul. They might be a little bit better, but that Ravens defense ain't the same. Come on now. That Ravens defense is not the same like it used to be. Come on. Come on. The Buffalo Bills defense is better than the Ravens defense. Just my opinion. I really think they're going to contain. I got to feel they're going to contain Lamar Jackson. I think a lot of teams can contain Lamar Jackson in this league. You just got to learn how to be disciplined in scheming for Lamar Jackson. basically. But hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. I'll be right back.
Long came Jones.
Yeah, look at the flags in the foreground. Hits it really clean.
It's similar to Kyler Murray. I don't think they're similar. Me personally, I think Kyler Murray has a better arm than Lamar Jackson, but that's another story for another time. I think the Chargers defense is better than the Bills. I don't know.
I mean, in his case, like you,
but
I don't know. When they go up against a good offense, that's a different story.
Under any conditions. Well, the wind right now.
In the last 2 weeks, the Bills put up against two good
25
offenses.
miles an hour. The temperature is 60 degrees.
The Super Bowl champs and the one of the best running backs in the league.
With autumn coming our way at 9:04 in a few minutes.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 with 5:55. And here goes the run by Nick Chubb. And Nick Chubb is just going to get about 2 yards there. This is going to be a defensive game, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a defensive game. I'm telling you that right now. Cameron Hayward with the tackle, man. He's just dominant. He takes off 2 double teams to get that tackle.
We want to see all game long with Antonio.
Reset looks and he throws, and that's not going to be no good. Intended for Chubb. 3rd and 9.
Very quickly, it's 3rd down and 9.
He's a lot bigger, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Kyler Murray has a better arm.
Ahead of schedule. 3rd and 2, 3rd and
That's
3.
just
They're very efficient.
That's just my personal opinion.
And again, the Pittsburgh defense.
I got the Steelers defense and Najee Harris in my fantasy team. Truth.
Working out, jogging before the game. Kareem Hunt.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 9. He gets the snap. Brissett drops back. He throws. It is caught, and that is the Njoku with the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down.
David looks over toward the sticks. Does he get it? They have to get to the 50-yard line.
Oh, he might be short.
A little bit shy.
He's a bit shy.
That is great separation.
4th inches, and they going to go for it.
They line up to go for it at the 50-yard line on 4th down and inches. And
Brissett gets it. That's the 1st down.
You take it for a 1st down.
When you have a big quarterback like that, you love the tempo. You knew that it came up short. Stefanski didn't even hesitate at all.
David Njoku, or whatever his name is. You know me. I'll butcher names, man.
Pick up that 1st down.
Just give me some common names, and I'll be fine with that.
That percentage now 29 of 30 on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. That's the best percentage among the quarterbacks in the league right now.
Use that big body, not intimidated at all.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. 85 comes in motion. Brissett gets the snap. He hands it off. And that's Chubb. And Chubb breaks a few tackles, and he gets the 1st. He gets to the 30, and he gets down to the 20, and he's still going. And that's down to almost the 10-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down for Nick Chubb.
Leading the way.
Yeah, but it starts with the seal.
What a hell of a blocking from the offensive line for the Cleveland Browns.
And then you have the left guard, Antonio.
Down kick out. You have the tight end and the 2 wide receivers down, had the kick out, and then he missed a block there, and he just breaks tackles to get down there. He does the rest on his own.
Broke away from Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Down kick out.
For 37 yards.
And you hand it off.
Here,
you give it to
slips to the outside,
comes back inside.
Witherspoon
about a yard and a half gain.
Stefanski told us in our meeting yesterday, he said he's somewhat perplexed that they've not been able to run the football any better against the Steelers defense. They watch film, get ready to play the Steelers, and
talking from the hospital. James, what's going on, brother? You good?
Kind of a gap scheme where it helps the offensive
line
get better blocking angles, and then you can bounce Chubb to the outside where he's one-on-one with a defensive back.
2nd and 9.
What happened there?
Hunt now in the backfield.
Here goes Brissett. He looks, he throws. It is caught. Touchdown Browns.
Amari Cooper
Amari Cooper, touchdown Browns.
So the Browns go for it on 4th down. Brissett gets the first down. The big run by Chubb. And then Brissett to Cooper, Cleveland on top.
What a mismatch. Look at the cushion between Cooper, one of the best receivers, and a safety in Edmonds, one-on-one. He just has no
that's a
chance.
pitch and catch, dude. That was too easy.
Cushion, an easy slant move.
That was too easy.
Anticipated that. Nice throw.
I don't even know what that is, brother. But I'll just hope you get better. I don't know what that is. But I just wish you the best. Here goes the extra point. And that is good.
Nothing is lower than tonight.
All right, 7-0 Browns, ladies and gentlemen. Jacoby Brissett to Amari Cooper off the slant. Inflammation of the colon. Oh my God. I don't know nothing about that, bro, but I just wish that, you good. You know what I'm saying? I have abscess and may need surgery in the future. God bless you, sir. Just God bless you, man. Just wishing you the best. Just God bless you, bro. For real. God bless you. And I just really hope that everything works out for you, man. I really hope everything works out for you. For real, for real. Make sure y'all come on in and hitting that like button, y'all. Come in and tune in to some Thursday night football. Come hang out with me, man. Little hangout party, little watch party. It's all good in the hood here. Who's your college team? My college team is Tennessee, man. My college team is Tennessee, and we look good. I mean, we got a big game tomorrow. On Saturday against Florida. So that's going to be a really, really big, interesting thing to watch, man. Tennessee, women's basketball, men's basketball, football, any sport is just Tennessee.
Start with a touchback here. Trubisky knows about.
Oh my God, they keep playing all this music with the copyrights and everything. I can't play certain things. USC Trojans. Yeah. We'll see how they do, because it's been all the hype on them. It's been all the hype on the USC Trojans. You know it. But even though we got the best conference in college football in the SEC, let's see how USC does against those SEC boys, them down south boys.
Cardinals fan, high school
1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers on the 25-yard line. Trubisky's under center. He fakes the handoff. He looks. He dumps it down. And that's going to be about like a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, you're going to love this guy. Out of Oklahoma State.
SEC balling, yes. The best conference in football is the SEC.
And is physical.
Best conference in football. You can't tell me different. We're about to see once we make it back to the top. Okay.
I think Warren, who had a great camp, won that backup job over Benny Snell, can become that guy that can give him some reps and some series off. You don't lose a lot. This young man can play.
All right, so here we go. 2nd and 7. Receiver comes in motion. 3 at the bottom of the screen. And here goes Trubisky. He looks. Give it to Johnson. Johnson has it, and that's going to be a first down for Pittsburgh.
Inside to the 39-yard line, tackled there by Denzel Ward, first down for the Steelers.
Yeah, Matt Canada, the offensive coordinator, who's been under fire in Pittsburgh about the play calling and about the lack of results. 2 touchdowns in 2 games, moving the launch point around. Really,
all right, so here we go. 3 wide receiver set, hands it off. And they give it to
fast-paced, no huddle.
Warren, and Warren gets a couple yards there, like a 7-yard gain. Second down.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Warren used to play for the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken.
In the NFL, you're looking for that power back, a guy that I'll tell you, he looks in the mirror and he sees a 230
second and 3
running back. I mean, he's that kind of guy.
And here goes Trubisky with the pump fake. He looks, he throws, and that is caught.
Is George Pickens, and he
George Pickens with the catch.
The rookie who looked so good in preseason.
Oh, wow. What a catch by George Pickens.
Rookie on rookie, and what a catch.
Oh, what a catch by George Pickens. Oh, my God, that was nasty.
Known when he was in college at Georgia. Vertical stretch the defense, make plays, incredible ball skills. And he says, shh, quiet.
And there goes the run by Warren, and Warren pushes for a couple yards there.
Meanwhile, Warren takes the ball to the
George Pickens, that catch was nasty.
You know, Trubisky has been ridiculed because he's being too conservative. Little slant and go. Pretty good coverage by the rookie corner, but just a
better catch.
Of the ball.
Because Trubisky, and he gives it off to Warren, and Warren pushes. Oh, Warren is getting a push.
As he takes it to the 5.
First down, Pittsburgh. They go right back down to like they try to score too.
Like I said, the linebackers have a hard time knowing where he is. They use that jet sweep that time with Pickens, kind of slowed the linebackers down a bit.
Jalen Warren, we had him with the Raiders. We had him. We had Jalen Warren with the Raiders a couple years back. And look, this guy made the. I'm just not going to say nothing. We always get rid of good players. What's going on, normal guy? What's going on?
Thursday Night Football.
Raiders always get rid of good players, man. We keep the mediocre players and we get rid of good players, man. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. I knew that name sound familiar. I knew that name sound familiar, bro. I knew that name sound familiar. I knew that name sound familiar, bro. I knew it did. I knew it. I knew it. Jalen freaking Warren, man. Crazy. He related to Chris Warren, the third. Okay. But still, man, like, I think we had him on our Raiders squad for real, for real. That's so annoying. It's so annoying when we get rid of talent. But what's up, y'all? What's good? I know a lot of the Raider Nation is probably watching Andy's live right now. It's all good. I ain't stressing it. Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We waiting for the game to come back on. If this is your first time ever being here, we highly suggest that y'all subscribe and hit the bell button and get the latest news and all Raiders news. But, we do Thursday night football over here as well. So we're going to be, doing a play-by-play of that. So let me see what down it is right now for the Pittsburgh Steelers, because the Pittsburgh Steelers is trying to respond to this. And here we go, second quarter.
Najee Harris back into the game.
Najee Harris is back in. And here we go. 1st and 10. Here goes Trubisky. Hands it off to Harris. Give it to Harris. And that's going to be a flag. And that's going to be touchdown Pittsburgh. But that might be coming back, and that will be a hold.
Clay Martin is the referee. He will give us the goal.
It's going to be a hold. But it might be on the Cleveland Browns.
As a touchdown.
Defense number 21 lining up in the neutral zone.
That's called way to respond, Pittsburgh.
Result of the play is a touchdown.
Yeah, that was Denzel Ward. He was trying to take the receiver out of the play.
And Pittsburgh responds after the Browns went down there.
Safety trying to come up and run support.
Oh, what a stiff arm by Najee Harris.
Stiff arm just throws Johnson off of him and crosses that goal line.
Wow. This could be a 10-7 game for real, if Boswell would have made his field goal.
Try to tie the game.
And Boswell's going to try to tie the game, and that kick is good.
Marvin able to place it perfectly. 7-7. So back in 2014, Odell Beckham in New York made one of the great catches of all time. In fact, my partner at the time, Chris Collinsworth, said best he ever saw. But he has spawned a whole generation of guys who make similar catches.
Yeah, they practice these kind of catches. But what is impressive to me in this case,
that catch is still nasty.
That right hand to hit the ground and hold on to the ball. I mean, think about that. All that momentum, he brings the ball in, and that ball doesn't move at all. He holds on to that. So tremendous athletic ability, freakish skills, and a heck of a
catch by George Pickens,
so the two guys who felt some heat in Pittsburgh, Matt Canada, Mitch Trubisky. What a drive by both of them, mixing up the tempo. And
that's a heck of a drive by Pittsburgh to respond after that offense just scored.
We were going to get a punt-a-thon, but now two good-looking drives, one by each team.
All right, let's see how the Cleveland Browns respond.
Tied at 7. Winner early in the season, obviously, goes into first place in the AFC North with a record of 2-1.
Let's see how the Cleveland Browns respond. George Pickens with Georgia had a great career there.
Well, that's knocked down at the 15-yard line.
All right, so here we go, and that's going to be down to like the 20-yard line, and Browns will have it. I needed that from Najee Harris.
At the Meadowlands back in 2000.
They showing the Odell Beckham catch. That catch was nasty back with Odell Beckham, man. But I don't know. What catch was better? The George Pickens or the Odell Beckham? Because that George Pickens catch is ridiculous, man.
Right. That he had to work his way through that.
All right, 4 wide receivers set for Jacoby Brissett in this offense. Here goes Brissett. He drops back. He looks. He throws in between the zone, and that's going to be like a 7-yard gain. Attempted ball caught by Amari Cooper, former Raider.
Well, it's nasty. I mean, you go back to the old AFC Central days, and it was a different kind of vibe. And now you have the AFC North, and it's still about the.
All right, so here we go. Jacoby Brissett gets it. He looks. He's progressive, and he's going to look, and he throws, and that is caught by Amari Cooper again, and he's going to keep running to the 20, and he gets to the 15-yard line, and that's going to be a first down. But a flag is on the play there.
Boy, Witherspoon better keep his eye on Amari Cooper. They may catch a break with Amari Cooper stepping out of bounds.
But did he step out of bounds? Yeah. That's the question.
Illegal touching. Offense number 2. Went out of bounds on his own and was supposed to.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. Illegal touching.
Down at the previous spot. third down.
Witherspoon lost Cooper. His eyes were in the backfield.
Yeah, Cooper just needed to stay
thinking
in
Cooper
bounds.
must have just
I
got
don't know
lost.
why he stepped out
Where
of
he was
bounds.
in
I
the
don't
field, he
understand that.
steps out of bounds. No one came close to touching him.
Took 3.5 steps out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That's the one guy of all these receivers you can't lose sight of.
So back we go to the 27-yard line. It'll be third down and 4. And a stoppage.
Game clock operator, please set the game clock to 14:14. 14:14, please.
Okay.
All right, set the game clock to 14:14.
7 seconds come off the clock. Mike Tomlin in his 16th season. Never had a losing season in all of those years. Taking over for Bill Cowher back in the 07 campaign.
All right, so here we go. What is the holdup?
Clock in order. And back we go on to 3rd and 3.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 2. Jacoby Cassette. He's in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Drops back. He looks. Throws. Caught. And that's going to be a first down.
That's a first down. David Njoku makes his second
David Njoku.
grab of the night. First
Amari
down.
losing focus. What else is new? What's going on all aboard day? What's going on, Rodney? What's going on, brother?
And he knows he still wants to get the ball out quickly. Does a good job there of finding Njoku there for, again, positive yards.
With a
on
good
1st and 10.
pitch and catch by Njoku. Get the first down.
Command to this offense of Stefanski's.
All right, so 1st and 10 for this Browns offense.
Been through a lot.
Player come in motion and
the 40. They get a timeout.
a timeout is being called.
By the Steelers.
Pittsburgh, they're first.
Timeout Pittsburgh.
Brissett in the
Jacoby
7th
Brissett,
year.
6.4 yards per
Low,
pass.
6.4.
7
But the
passes
passes
per
per interception,
NIT, 71 passes.
Every 71.
The second lowest
so
among
both
active
second
players,
lowest among
minimum
active
1,000
players.
passes.
A lot of it he plays more safely. Than
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he's cautious. And I think a lot of it has to do with what he's been through. You know, he was in Indy when Luck was there. Luck was injured one year. He had a bunch of starts. Luck retired, had a bunch of starts. He had some highs and some lows, a lot of lows. And I think because of some of those experiences, he wants to be sure. So he is conservative. But I'll tell you, in this offense, especially last week, he's a great complement to what they want to do in this run game with this powerful offensive line.
All right, so here we go.
Nick
1st and 10.
Nick Chubb.
And look, like Kareem Hunt is in the backfield.
On first down from the 40-yard line.
And here goes the run. And they give it up to Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt. And he just get dragged down.
Was originally
And number
drafted by
55,
back in 16.
which
They had
is
Brady, of course,
Devin
there.
Bush.
They had Garoppolo there. So he comes
With
in
the
as
tackle
a
there.
third-round draft choice. He was shocked that he was taken, and he winds up with Brady getting
What up,
suspended
yo?
at the
What's
beginning
going
of the
on?
year.
What's going
Garoppolo
on?
getting hurt, winds up playing in a couple of games for New England.
And-
He's
and-
1-1.
And again, think of that.
8,158 yards,
You
39
go there,
touchdowns,
you have a
18
chance to be around
interceptions in
Bill
his
Belichick,
7th
Tom
season
Brady for a year.
in the
Then you
NFL
go
for
back
Jacoby
to Indy
Brissett.
with Andrew Luck. Phillip Rivers comes in. He's down at Miami last year with
Brissett
Tua.
gets the snap.
It's a great experience.
He looks, he throws, and is batted down at the line. It's going to be third down.
There. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Trying to get the ball out as quickly as they can. And Montravius Adams unable to get there, so instead he just gets his hand up, 57. Nice job getting the right hand up, times it perfectly, and just bats that down to get the Browns back to 3rd down and long again.
All right, so 3rd and 9. The game is tied at 7 with 12:54 left in the second quarter.
Hunt in the backfield.
Hunt comes out the backfield, empty set.
4 receivers set to the right.
Here goes Brissett. He looks, he throws,
That way,
and
fires
it's
that
caught.
way,
Get it to People Jones, and that's going to be a first down.
Jones making his first catch. And
Donovan People Jones, and that's a
Even
first
when
down
Amari
for the
Cooper
Browns.
doesn't catch the ball, he gets the defense's attention, and it gives the other receivers an opportunity. Cooper's to the inside, to our right of Peoples-Jones. Defense is aware of where he is. You can see both of them. You saw Sutton 20 even had his eyes.
That was a
to the
high-low
inside.
route for real. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was
Recognizes
high-low.
gets the ball to the
All right, so
outside,
here we go.
people's zone.
1st and 10. And they do the reverse. And they give it back. Flea flicker. They dump it down. Give it to the Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt jumps and he gets about the first down there. That was like a flea flicker trick play. Something that the Raiders tried to do in week 1 and didn't get it correctly.
Watch the veteran offensive line try to sell this to the right. And just like, no, don't mind us. We're just going to collectively hang out over here. Don't pay attention to us. Ball's not coming this way. Yes, it is. And then they take off and Hunt just enough for that first down.
This is a good first down for the Browns, though.
So Stefanski goes to the back.
1 rush, 6 passes on this drive. And he has play action. Brissett, he looks, he throws, and that is caught. Amari Cooper with another catch there.
Making the grab. Another first down. Witherspoon covering on the play.
Big cushion, respect for Amari Cooper. And there's the timing and the efficiency from Brissett. You give him a chance to put his
How
foot
my
in the ground,
cousin is his
one
friend
hitch, get the
like
ball
me
out.
like
He's
me
gonna
about
dial up
right
Cooper
now?
every
What you
time.
mean?
Nobody's challenging him right now. They respect him.
What you
And
mean,
he gets
Greg?
Witherspoon to turn there at the top of the route, giving him that much more room. Gets the left foot down. Nice
That's
catch.
a good catch.
Cooper's
I didn't
already
draft
caught
my team, but I still have a solid team.
targeted
King
5
Henry
times.
about to get 150 yards and 2 tugs. Okay. And here goes Big
Chubb.
Chubb. Big Chubb
Has to
is
back up.
trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he does.
He's dropping into a little something. Adams hoping to break up the play. 2nd down.
Well, Adams, we saw him bat the ball down, and this time
What
his
the I
coach
can say?
50 cent right in the middle. You
Our
can see
run
him
defense
blow
has been
that
really
play
good.
up right from word go. That's one way to stop Nick Chubb. Just throw the center into the backfield, into his lap.
There is T.J. Watt. Torn pectoral muscle.
That's real sad, though. I hope the Titans play that rookie. Why?
Again, hope to have him back.
Why you want to do that to us,
Maybe in a
man?
couple of weeks.
Yeah.
2nd and 9.
Pregame, Haley talked
Brissett
about
looks. He
2nd and
throws.
9.
And it's caught.
It's caught. Again,
Joku
they go to
with the
tight
catch.
end. David Njoku making his 3rd grab of the half.
Puts him in a really good situation down in the red zone.
They
3rd
need
and
to miss
short.
the draft, so
Carl Austin, the
they need
Steelers
to miss the
defensive
draft so they can
coordinator,
have the advantage. Oh,
saying his alignment on a 3rd down and 3. Another good-looking drive by
all
the
right. So
Browns.
here we go. 3rd and 3 for the Browns. Brissett gets the snap. Hands it off. Give it to Hunt. Hunt gets it, and that's going to be a first down and then some.
Inside the 10, it'll be first down. And
The Raiders
goal.
D-line are wore out.
Cleveland.
Good
Bush
game
makes the
plan
tackle.
by the Cards.
Pull around Batonio
You can
again
say
with
that,
top guards, Pro
but when it
Bowler
comes to
left
running
guard.
backs the last 2
They
weeks,
seal it to the right on the
no
edge.
running back has
Seen this
gotten
play
100
couple
yards on
times
us
now.
yet.
They pin and pull. Watch the receivers doing their
That's one thing
job.
you can say about us in the last 2 weeks. We have not given up 100 yards to a running back. We might have given up total rushing yards, but we have not given up 100 yards to a running back. James Conner didn't have 100 yards, and Austin Eckler didn't have 100 yards. So I'm kind of satisfied with
They
that.
can to stay fresh.
1st and goal. Here goes Brissett.
First and
Drops
goal,
back.
Brissett
Looks.
in the
Throws. It is caught by Joku. Touchdown. Touchdown Browns.
Njoku. They go 71 yards, 9 plays. Takes a little less than 6 minutes. Back up on top of the Browns.
They dial up Edmonds again. The safety inside.
The mismatch on a
and
safety and a
outside
tight end. That's a
coverage. Watch him
mismatch.
drop to the outside, making it easy for Coach Joku.
That's
to
an
be able to
easy
work on
catch.
that
Why
cross
is
route
Evans
for
giving
the
up the
touchdown.
inside?
Again, Brissett in rhythm.
I never
and
understood
timing
that. Why
with
did he
his
give up the
receivers and
inside?
tight ends.
He's 11 of 16 for 92 yards. The extra point off the upright is no good.
And it's no good.
So York, the big hero, 58-yard field goal on opening day, but missed.
So it's 13-7. here. Yeah, but people fail to realize that Tennessee is coming off of a short week and a blowout loss. You know what I'm saying? They coming off of that. Hold on, y'all.
No question.
As there is in the NFL. Love their brownies. Stick with them through thick and thin. Every year they think, this is the year. This is the year.
Right.
They have a good team this year.
One of these years,
Right.
it will be the year.
Right. Well, this Browns secondary, although they're talented,
And no, I don't bitch Derek Carr if we lose. I don't do that. Absolutely not.
Rolling right, throwing, that's caught, 8-yard gain. Deontay Johnson steps out of bounds.
and I think the other thing we're seeing is all those busts were in zone coverage. Tonight, they're playing a lot more man-to-man with Joe Woods, the defensive coordinator, trying to lock these receivers up. Although the Steelers, coming into this game, they've not done a good job of getting the ball downfield. They've made a much better attempt at giving these receivers a chance to make plays against that man coverage.
Browns defense had a players-only meeting this week. Players-only meetings are not that unusual, but they certainly are after 2 weeks.
Absolutely, yeah.
Second down and 2 at the 33.
I got to do
Harris
what
started
now?
to stumble, but maintains his balance long enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I
would
got the
be
ear.
surprised to see Matt Canada go back to mixing in the tempo. That last drive where they were able to drive, you mixed up tempo.
Don't try
different
me, Jay.
formations,
Don't try
personnel groups. They were running the football. They were taking some shots. They were running some boots, moving the launch point. Just a real good job of mixing things up and keeping the Browns defense off balance.
Trubisky, 7 of his first 8 for 73 yards.
Oh, you went all out for this. You carried.
Play action.
And Trubisky looks, he throws, and that is caught. First down by Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson again is the man.
This
Harris threw a nice block that time.
he
Check
sure
your
did.
heavy keys
Took
before
out
you
Jacob
lock
Phillips.
that down.
This is what he brings to the table, right? I mean, his athletic ability. 50 Phillips comes in. There's the block, Al, you're talking about. And then he's able to pull away from a potential sack.
Don't
And that's what-
think. You should be good. You don't think.
Capital B and an exclamation point. Harris chugs his way to the
What?
3-yard line for a gain of 5.
I think we all felt on the Zoom yesterday when we got done talking with the Steelers.
Said that you hold 20 girls.
Kind of an edge to him, a little bit of an attitude, and I think he's maybe had that his whole career where people have doubted him. Things didn't go that well in Chicago. Last year he's in Buffalo, and now here, and people are already saying, hey, you ever heard of the rookie? You ever heard of Ryan Pickett? And I think he's fed up, and he's shown up tonight ready to play football.
And there is Pickett, who was the only quarterback picked in either of the first 2 rounds.
I know you're getting on the LED.
Jalen Warren.
All right, so here we go. Here goes Mitchell Trubisky. Gives it off to Warren, and Jalen Warren gets it, and that's going to be a first down. But he fumbles the ball.
And inbounds, and who's got it?
It's like Deontay Johnson.
And Deontay Johnson covers it.
The rookie's running hard.
Ooh, that was
but
close.
He take care of the football, and he's lucky that Johnson is there to pick it up. Not John Johnson, who knocked it loose, but Deontay Johnson, 18, who was there blocking, and then just was able to look down and locate the football.
So the run is good for 17 yards. Warren has carried 4 times for 37 yards.
6:14 left in the half, y'all.
Harris
6:14 left in the
31.
half.
Cam Hayward and the gang on the sideline. Meanwhile, Myles Garrett, fairly quiet night for him to this point. Jadeveon Clowney.
Here we go. And here goes the handoff.
Not
Give it to
active,
Harris.
an ankle
And that's going to be like a loss of a yard there.
Taken down by another.
They are getting those safeties down against this running game, especially on early downs. Now, that's where that play action boot is so effective. You see these safeties starting to
Hello.
cheat. Delpit, they're putting 8, sometimes 9 on those early downs, and I think you'll see some adjustments made by Matt Canada to go a little bit more to those play action, early down play action, to be able to get him and move that launch point, create a one-on-one matchup on the outside.
2nd and 9. Haven't gone to the tight end Fryermuth yet.
All right, so 2nd and 9. And here goes the handoff, and they give it to Chase Claypool. Gets around the corner, gets the first down.
And able to thread his way for a first down.
And that's a staple of Matt Canada's offense. Sometimes he uses it as eye candy.
I sent
That's
you
a
the
distraction.
$20.
Other times he'll give it. Usually it's a smaller receiver that's quick. He's elected to use Claypool in a lot of these jet sweeps because of his speed.
All right, so
and
here
his
we go.
size to break tackles.
And here goes Trubisky. Hands it off to Harris. Harris gets it, and that's going to be another first down for Pittsburgh.
Harris picks up 11 yards and gets to the 4.
Well, this looks like a different offensive line from last week to this week. James Daniels with a big-time block that time. Just
all right, so first and goal for
Bryant out of
Pittsburgh.
that hole and opening it up.
Again, no huddle, 1st and goal.
And
From the
here
5.
goes the handoff to Najee Harris again, and he gets down to about the 3-yard line.
Inside the 2-yard line with 4.5 to go to the half.
This offensive line last week, it's a lot of new faces. Mason Cole, James Daniels have come in.
I sent it to you.
Right, Daniels just kind of putting that defensive tackle right on his back. Mason Cole up to the linebacker. Much more communication, everybody on the same page.
Daniels coming over from Chicago. Played there with Trubisky. 2nd down and goal. Mitch takes it himself.
Touchdown Pittsburgh.
For the score. So Mitch Trubisky able to get it in. They go 10 plays, 75 yards in 5. In or not is the question. He looks up at the board. Ruled a touchdown initially, but the knee is down there and the ball doesn't appear. Well,
but the left knee stayed up, Al. The right knee obviously hits. Watch that left knee. I think that
it grazes it.
Yeah, it's close.
It grazes it. Another look from the pylon. Does he get in? That was a 2nd down play. Terry McCauley, you're looking at what we're looking. What do you see?
I am, Al, and it appears to me the ball is just breaking the plane when that knee touches. It's really tight, They ruled touchdown on the field. I think it's going to stand if it goes to review.
All scoring plays are looked at. With the extra point to come.
I don't see that left knee touching.
Right knee.
Also, they did call it a touchdown.
So now Boswell for the
And here goes the extra point.
to give them the lead, which he does. It started out as a slog. We may have
And the score is 14-13 with 3:50 left in the second quarter. What's good, nation? What's good, y'all? We got a 14-13 lead right now. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Make sure y'all come on in and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time ever being here, we suggest that you subscribe and hit the bell button. Jimmy Salam was Haslam, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Ashley playing that shit. Sis, you playing that shit. I'm over here bopping my head doing the live stream like, yeah.
Well, the owners around the league weren't happy about it. And a $230 million fully guaranteed contract for the man who they hope is the franchise quarterback. Boswell to kick off here. Since that one about 3 yards into the end zone, and Jerome Ford.
All right, so here we go. And
that's
going to be a good run.
To the 12-yard line. And
at the 12-yard line.
Now, part of Watson's settlement requires that he receive treatment for his behavior. That's ongoing. And the most vital condition to his reinstatement is that his clinician, who was approved by the league and players union, has final determination as to whether Watson faithfully and fully participated in this treatment plan. If that happens, the settlement calls for reinstatement in accordance with the timeline defined in his suspension. And it's stipulated that he must only use team massage therapists for the remainder of his career.
Kaylee, if $230 million guaranteed doesn't motivate you to do the things you need to do.
First and 10.
Ball's at the 12-yard line.
Here goes Brissett. Brissett looks. He throws. And it's caught by Joku. And that's going to be like a 7-yard gain here. So it's going to be second down.
These guys, they had Johnny Manziel. That didn't work out. They drafted Baker Mayfield. Pretty good for a while. He's in Carolina right now. Is Watson the guy? If he's not, maybe they'll just exhume Otto Graham.
And here we go. 2nd and 4. Brissett looks. He gives it to Joku again. And that's going to be a big run for Joku. And that's going to be a first down for Cleveland.
Right now, just seeing Brissett in a zone these last few drives. Talked about the open and what I like about him being complementary to what they like to do running the football. But here in obvious passing situations, they're clearly trying to move the ball in up tempo. See how calm he is,
here we go.
through his progressions,
And here goes Brissett. He drops. He looks. He throws. Throws to Njoku again, and that's going to be a first down.
Njoku makes another catch.
Yeah,
Seven catches.
I apologize. He's just right now, he's attacking the interior. He's finding those linebackers who are not able to match up, finding the soft spot in the zone.
They're going to no huddle with 2:31 left in the second.
Outside of Amari Cooper is a go-to target for him.
Here goes Brissett and give it to Chubb. And Chubb breaks the tackle. And that's going to be like a 3 or 4 yard gain there. Second down with 2:17 left.
As we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Heck of a start to this drive. Brissett just in command. He'll let the clock work down here, and well, maybe not.
We'll come up to the line, 2:01, 2 minutes.
And that's going to be the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to halftime. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Jones Jets.
We at halftime right now, y'all. We at halftime. About to be at halftime real soon. Oh, here we go. OBJ being shady towards George Pickens. Here we go. All right, so the halftime is about to come up real soon. We are at the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you come on in and join us. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Thursday Night Football. We are in the building. Let's get it.
Tony's got the scarf on tonight.
Second and 7.
59.
Sharp down there.
2nd and 7.
And Brissett is under
the
center.
50.
And he's going to hand it off to Kareem Hunt. And he's going to cut back, and he's going to get the first down.
Hunt.
And that's going to be a big run. First down, Cleveland.
39-yard line, Kareem Hunt. 1-1A is the way to put it.
No doubt. It should be. Posick to center. Great job. Wyatt Teller. This offensive line is really coming together here, playing great football. You can see the push that they get. See 55, 77, and there's the vision. Put his foot in the ground, got vertical, and picked up the first down.
Hunt wanted a trade in the offseason. Team said, nope.
Oh, no way.
From the
All right, so here we go.
line.
Here goes Kareem Hunt, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll probably use a half a yard. Second down.
From Denver as a free agent. Second down.
Well, Reed is one everybody wants to see step up with TJ Watt. You know, they use a lot of different guys with Watt down, and that time 50 did a great job of fighting off of that block to be able to make that play.
Under a minute.
All right, so here we go. Second and 10. Brissett drops down the hunt. And that's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be a couple yards there. Third down. 50 seconds left in this half.
50 seconds.
You know, the beginning of this drive, they had a little bit more urgency. You know, I thought they were thinking about attacking and trying to get 6 on the board. Remember, with the wind, I mean, we're seeing extra points that are in question. So keep that in mind as, you know, they're continuing to – I think they
Amari Cooper,
gotta
4
get the
receptions
first
for
down.
36 yards and a
Thinking about trying
touchdown.
to maybe
Joku, 7
take a
receptions for
shot or two,
68
try to
yards
get
and a
6 points.
touchdown.
Timeout.
And like it's going to be timeout Pittsburgh.
By Pittsburgh. And we're back in 30 seconds.
If they'll be back in 30 seconds. Got to turn the audio off for this one. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling? Make sure y'all come on in. Come on in and join the live. All right, so here we go. 50 seconds left in the second. Brissett is in the shotgun. Joku comes in motion.
75%.
Chubb is in the backfield with 3 wide receivers set. 3rd and 8. Here goes Brissett. He looks. He throws. It is caught, but it's short.
But short of the first down. David Bell makes the grab.
And it's 4th down with 40 seconds left. I think we're going to let it run down, though, if Pittsburgh does not use the timeout here.
Short 2.
Sutton trying to stay with the rookie David Bell out of Purdue on that crosser. They're going to call
And like they're
timeout.
going to go for it on the 4th and
Talk
2
about
here.
this.
Interesting choice with the wind the way it is. Very.
Got him lined up clear to the outside. He's going to work across. They're just trying to make Sutton have to work through some traffic. He does a good job of getting separation, but Sutton doesn't give up on the play. He's able to keep him short of that first down.
Steelers are going to get the ball to start the second half. Cleveland won the toss, and they elected to receive at the outset. So now it's 4th down and 2 to keep the offense out on the field.
With the way Brissett right now is throwing,
All right, so
conventional
4th and
wisdom
2.
says, Chubb, you run
With
the ball,
34
but Brissett,
seconds, let's
man,
see if
he's
Pittsburgh's
in his
defense
zone
can
with
get
his
off the
decision
field
making
here.
and finding matchups to his advantage.
He may be a placeholder, but not in his mind.
No.
4th and 2, and I think Brown still got 2 timeouts as well.
Hunt comes into the slot.
Here goes Brissett. Brissett looks. He looks. He throws. It is caught, and that is a first down.
For the first down.
27 seconds
Cooper
and
makes
counting,
the
but they
catch.
stopped the clock.
Well, that was a zone. What an effort by Cooper to get around Kareem Hunt. And you know, then I thought he might settle down, but he continued across. Made it tougher on Brissett, who had to have a kind of a jump pass to get it over the defender and get it to him. I thought he might settle right here. It's not man-to-man. Instead, he continues on, and it made Brissett, like I said, have to
The
go
Steelers
up in
tight
the air
end
and
done
make that
nothing
throw
all
right
game.
there over the linebacker.
Yeah, I don't think Trubisky really throws the tight ends like that. That's my
Timeout
only
taken
big
by
issue.
Cleveland. They have one left. Take another
Official review right
is
now,
going to be
see
looked
if it
at right
was a
now
catch.
to make sure he caught it under review.
With DirecTV.
So yeah, we at 27 seconds. It is under review, and we're at a timeout right now. A TV timeout, by the way. I heard something that the Steelers were calling for Kenny Pickett. Hey, I don't know. To be their QB? Hey, I don't know. The Steelers D doesn't look as good as I thought it would be. Janeway run, the Raiders should have a good chance. Hey, you never know. TJ Watt is out right now, Dan Raider. That's the only thing. TJ Watt is out right now. And by the time he gets back in, I really don't know if he will be there, but if he probably will be there by the time we play during Christmas Eve, but you just never know. You never know.
He put a couple of more seconds back on the clock. Here's Martin.
The pass was incomplete.
The pass was considered incomplete. Wow.
Cleveland will not recharge their timeout at the end of the play. Please set the game clock to 30 seconds. 3-0 on the game clock, please.
They put 3 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. Again, if Cooper settles in that zone and doesn't continue on, it's a much easier play, but instead the throw is a tough throw to make. Good effort by Cooper, but usually the sure-handed Cooper is able to secure that for the first down, but the ball just gets away from him right at the end and it hits the ground.
So now the Steelers, Tomlin.
All right, so here we go. 30 seconds left in the half.
Empty the backfield on first down.
30 seconds left in the half. Here goes Trubisky. Trubisky looks. He's looking. He throws. And that's going to be a flag on the play. It is 25 seconds left.
Before the pass was thrown, holding defense number 21. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Denzel Ward taking Johnson down.
Oh my God, all these darn music, man. All this audio music. My God. That's why I hate about like Thursday Night Football. They play too much music on there, man.
Takes the ball out to the 37 now. That took 5 seconds off the clock.
All right, 25 seconds left. Trubisky's in the empty set. Here goes Trubisky. He looks. He rolls to his left. He looks. He throws and is caught. 17 seconds left in the half, and he stays in bounds.
On their final timeout. Claypool making the grab.
Yeah, Al Trubisky is so comfortable rolling to the outside. Cover 2, you have 2 safeties that are back here and back here. It opens up the middle, and then eventually Claypool is working all the way back here. You see that opening in that zone. Great job of just waiting. He knows he's going in there. It's a great throw right to him, and they got a real shot here.
So they've got 17 seconds. You got a great field goal kicker in Boswell. You know, they've opened up the playbook, obviously, doing more things tonight than they did in the first 2 games. But I think the biggest thing has been the pace. Quick pace.
Yeah, they've changed up the tempo. They've been able to run the ball. The offensive line, let's face it, the offensive line's done a much better job tonight. And I think Matt Canada is in sync tonight.
All right, so here we go. 17 seconds. Trubisky is in the backfield with Najee Harris. Gets the snap. He looks. He throws deep. And that is out of bounds. 12 seconds left. Let's ride. What's going on, Diego? Here we go with the Broncos fan. Here we go.
Boy, he had Deontay Johnson. And Deontay Johnson, after the throw, was frustrated. It was like Johnson read one coverage and Trubisky read another. You could see the frustration there. And it's been a couple tough weeks for these receivers when they felt that they've been open and they want the ball. It's the first time we've seen some angst there on the outside.
Yeah, Johnson very frustrated last week on a couple of occasions.
Here we go. 12 seconds left.
No timeouts.
Here goes Trubisky. Trubisky looks.
Deep drive. Steps up. Fires. Pickens, the intended receiver, covered well. Now you got only 6 ticks.
All right, so 6 seconds left.
They played man with the corners.
San Francisco January 1st, Steelers December 24th. I got it switched here. Watt will play then. I just haven't seen much of them on the defensive side.
Right where he needed to be.
If for what I'm seeing in this game, right, that we can exploit the linebackers with our tight ends. That's the real thing that I'm seeing right now. If we can exploit the dink and dunk with Waller up the seam, We could definitely win some. We could definitely exploit that.
Final play of the half, and now
and a timeout has been called. So next week at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we have the Miami Dolphins versus the Cincinnati Bengals at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. We will be doing that game. I'll be doing every Thursday night game, even if it's not the Raiders. I'm still going to be doing it. Make sure y'all tune in. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Spotlight Raiders Talk, man. We're going to be live Sunday for Tennessee in Las Vegas Raiders. Y'all know we're going to be in the building for that. We're going to be in the building for that. So don't even ask. Don't even ask, bro. All right, so 6 seconds left.
Propelled LSU onto a national championship that year.
What do we do? Get on I-71? Is that what we do?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly right.
Well,
Well, you know,
of course.
you have some Ohio roots back in your day.
Many moons ago, many harvest moons ago, and possum hunt moons.
And here goes
10.
Trubisky. He rolls. He rolls. He looks.
Trubisky
He throws.
And that'll do it.
That would do it. And that would be the half,
And the
ladies
end
and
of the
gentlemen. That would be the half.
Extra point 14.
That would be the half, y'all. And we will be back for the second half, y'all. I do got to go and do some things. Get me something to eat real quick. But I will be back to start the second half of this game. So I will be back in a little bit. Peace.
Kirk Herbstreit, Kaylee
We are
Hartung,
back, ladies and gentlemen. We are
First
back.
Stadium in Cleveland.
We are
Beginning
back,
with
ladies
three.
and gentlemen. Make sure y'all come on in.
Steelers will get it. Olszewski is back.
And Pittsburgh will get the ball back here.
To the end zone, and
He's going to bring it out to the 10. He gets to the 15, but he gets to like the 16-yard line there. And that's where it's going to start, the 16-yard line.
Coach, after 2 weeks of miscommunications, how do you feel your defense has responded?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Obviously, there's things to clean up. Okay, that's a good attack that we're facing. So we just got to make a couple plays on the ball. We really weren't trying to take this thing away. It was on the ground once there, but we got to come up with it.
Yeah, what does your offense need to do to separate itself in the second half?
Yeah, just finish. We didn't start fast, but I think we've gotten a good feel for what they're trying to do to us, and I think we got a good plan. We just got to go finish.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10. And here goes Trubisky. Gives it off to wide receiver screen. And give it to Johnson. And Johnson loses like a yard there. Yeah, Myles Garrett has not been effective tonight, for real, for real. He's really been out of it. He really have not really been effective in his game. I'm just going to be really honest with you. You say you're the best defensive player in the league, but the Pittsburgh Steelers offense really got you, man. They really got you tonight.
Okay, play and really good plan so far for him.
13 snaps, 0 sacks, 0 QB hits, and 0 QB hurries. So 2nd and 9 right here. 2nd and 9. Here goes Trubisky. He's going to roll out to his right, throws, and that's going to be incomplete.
We saw Stefanski before. So Mike Tomlin is only the 3rd Pittsburgh coach. You had Chuck Noll, you had Bill Cowher, 53 years. Stefanski, meanwhile, the Browns in that period of time have had.
All right, so here we go, 3rd and 9.
While the Steelers have had 3.
I knew it was a lot. I couldn't believe when you dropped that. Of course, you dropped it in the meeting to both guys.
3rd and 9, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 9.
Oh, he did. Of course, easy for him to say 16 years, right? And a Super Bowl win back in 08.
All right, so Trubisky's in the shotgun.
Playoff win in 94.
And he gets the snap. He looks. He rolls to his left. He looks. He gets away. He throws. And that might be caught. It's a catch by Chase Claypool.
Great John Johnson covering on the play.
Good job of making a play, but this is a case where he has a tendency to want to get out when he doesn't need to. Look at this pocket. I mean, that's a great pocket. He gets out and he relies on the athletic ability to make the play. But he didn't
and here goes the throw to Johnson, and he drops it.
Little Warren throwing the block that time on Anthony Walker to give Trubisky some time.
Yeah, he's a physical running back, even though he is undersized. Getting out of Oklahoma State, that was really what he was known for. Looks like we got a flag, late flag.
And a late flag comes out. Let's see what the call is.
Clay Martin, who looks like be a referee out of Central Casting, doesn't he?
Oh, my gosh. Perfect form. Right? Great uni. Couldn't be any better. Terry was like that back in his day.
Very much so.
Very tight, snug.
12 men on the field on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
12 men on the field on the defense, y'all.
Terry only reffed 3 Super Bowls.
Exactly. But he looked good doing it.
He did. Joe Woods calling the defensive alignment, guy who, along with a few other people, came under a lot of fire here last week.
All right, so here we go.
Against the Jets.
Talking to him this week. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Huge Steelers fan.
1st and 5 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have someone come in motion here. 89 comes in motion for Pittsburgh. And they're going to give the handoff to
over left guard, setting up
a couple yards there. There's going to be a manageable 2nd down.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah got hurt. Here it is. Take a look at him coming off the field here after this play.
He is a playmaker for this defense.
Second
down. And here goes the run. And they push for the 1st down.
For a 1st down is Najee Harris, who's now carried the ball a dozen times tonight. for 52 yards.
We'll see what happens on this drive, but the Browns have helped the Steelers here. They allowed that conversion on third long, 12 men on the field. So coming out,
make sure y'all come on in and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. First and 10, 12:53 left in this third quarter.
In the second half. Hey, Mike's 50.
And here goes the run. And well, a couple yards there.
Harris does. Jacob Phillips, second and long.
Garrett said enough of this. I got to get involved. I got to hit somebody. And he's able to collapse down and get involved. Now, usually you'll see him get down in there and get his shoulder into the ribs of a running back. He collapses down. He's just able to get his arms in there to try to help Phillips there to bring down Najee Harris. I'm sure he's frustrated by that first half.
I'm frustrated, too. I mean, he's missing Jadeveon Clowney, who gives them some bookend pass rushers, ankle injury.
Great point.
Inactive tonight.
All right, so here we go. Second and 7. 14 comes in motion. And goes, fakes, play action. Dumps it down. Give it to, oh, what a good hurdle. Najee Harris, first down.
Hurdling for a first down.
Sure does. I mean, he did that in college, Alabama. This is a great play with a jet sweep action with the rookie George Pickens. There he is. He goes up and over a defender.
Over Martin Emerson.
And here goes Trubisky. He looks, and he dumps it down. And there's loss for yardage there.
Anthony Walker reads it perfectly, no gain.
I was kind of kidding in our meeting this morning because I've watched Najee since he was a freshman at Alabama. I said, I think he looks in the mirror and sees a 190-pound back. And I said, wait till you guys see Warren, who is about 190, 200 pounds. He sees.
All right, so second and 14 with 11:01. Well, technically 11 minutes left in this third quarter. What's goody, y'all? What's goody?
Drive of the second half. Loss of 4 on the play. Second down.
All right, so Warren is in the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers as the running back. Trubisky's in the shotgun. Here goes Trubisky. He rolls to his left. Goes to the shovel pass. Give it to Jalen Warren. Warren got it. That's the first down. And he's keep going to the 25, to the 20. And that is going to be a first down. But there's a flag on the play.
And one of the Browns is down as well. At the 45, it's Anthony Walker with his helmet off. Anyway, you saw a flag come in as the play was developing, and they work on.
All right, let's see what the call is here.
All right. Timeout for the injury.
All right, so we had a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We are at a timeout. But what's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? We at commercial now. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at tonight, man? I'm kind of surprised y'all not in the building. It's cool. Najee Harris looking good right now. He is, but he needed a breather. But yeah, he is looking good. I can't even lie. He's definitely looking good. getting close to a 100-yard game. I like the sound of that. Oh, that doesn't look good. He's going to get carted off. That doesn't look good at all.
Took a shot to the face and then was pounced upon. Here's the replay.
Yeah, you see contact there, and then it's after he hits him, jumps on top of him, and I think that's where the flag came in. Okorafor, the right tackle. Pretty violent hit there before.
Yeah.
He got on top. He jumped on top.
Walker's such an integral part of that defense.
Brissett's out there to making sure he's okay. Walker, the leader of that front.
The penalty is going to be for ineligible man downfield. We'll get that call. Martin hasn't made that yet. Terry, what'd you see on that replay?
Well, we were talking to New York, Al, and they've told us that it is a foul for an ineligible downfield. I really don't know why we haven't heard an announcement from the referee yet. Originally, we did think it might have been a personal foul, unnecessary roughness when he piled on top of the player on the ground, but it's not. We're told it's an ineligible downfield. Here's the call.
Right.
Ineligible player downfield on a forward pass. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
So that's Okorafor, and it negates what would have been a huge gain deep into Cleveland territory.
Saw him have a brace on that left leg as he was put on the cart. So now both the linebackers are down.
So there's also Koromoa. He's out.
All right, so here we go. 2nd and 19. We're back with the game, y'all. We're back with the game. Trubisky's in the shotgun. Drops back. He looks. He throws. And that is caught.
And that's caught. Picks up a lot of yards.
Deontay Johnson get majority of those yards back, and it's going to be a manageable 3rd down.
His 6th of the game.
Again, man-to-man coverage. Remember, Ward's had some issues in recent weeks in zone. One-on-one. Eyes in the backfield trying to read the quarterback. Good route by Deontay Johnson coming back to the ball. Ward didn't look quite sure of what the coverage was again. Seemed looking back inside.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 5.
To the secondary. 3rd and
Trubisky's
5.
in an empty set. He looks. He throws. And I don't know what was called there, but it is a flag on the play.
The rookie may have got caught up and tangled there. Martin Emerson, 23.
Let's see what the call is.
A 3rd and 5. Clay Martin again. Eventually.
Well, they might call this on Cleveland the way they booing. They might call this on Cleveland. Oh, they called it on offense. 4th down. Wow.
Claypool and Emerson collide. 23 to the right. Once he works to the outside, that's where they're going offensive pass interference, preventing Emerson from being able to stay with Pickens.
That's why Martin was looking over to the Cleveland bench to see what Stefanski wanted to do on the call.
Right.
They declined, so it's 4th down and 5, and comes the punt.
All right, so 4th down, and then they will have to punt the ball back.
So Chester Rogers is back. Presley Harvin. Presley Harvin the 3rd. Sounds like an aristocrat. Does the punting. Had a good rookie season. Second year out of Georgia Tech. Trying to draw Cleveland offside, if nothing else.
And that's going to be a delay of game there. Delay of game.
A 5-yard penalty is going to be consequential, you would think.
Delay game. Offense, number 6. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So the line of scrimmage becomes the 46-yard line. Harvin tonight has punted once for 39 yards.
All right, so here we go. 4th and 10. And he punts the ball back to Cleveland.
The hold it in, short kick, fielded, clear caught at the 14 by.
And that will be 9:33 left in this quarter. And we have the score of 14-13. And I don't know why I didn't change it. It still say half for some reason. I don't know why I didn't change that. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize to the people. I apologize to the people. Ooh, baby, 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 baby. Say no. How y'all feeling tonight, man? It's a Thursday night. You know, this is what we do, man. What up? What up? Make sure y'all come on in and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel Spotlight Raiders Talk, man. And I am the home of the Spotlight Sports Network. And we about to get this game back started. Nick Chubb, they looking at him right now. And the way he just squats and the way he just stays in. And he just gets right back up. And look, he squats 675 pounds. That guy is a monster. He is a monster.
Bar bend like
that is ridiculous.
Never. I'm guessing that some kind of state-of-the-art bar that's made for that. I've never seen that. I mean, he's a running back. He's a running back. He was a workout warrior at Georgia, but I think he's gone to a whole nother level here in the NFL.
All right, so here we go. We're back with the game. 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns. Jacoby Brissett is under center, heavy to the right side, and they're going to hand it off to Chubb. And 75 comes off, but that is a good tackle in the backfield by number 41. 5,000 rushing yards. Michael Vick, Jamal Charles, Nick Chubb with 5,000 plus. Nick Chubb yards per carry 5.2 in 2018, 5 in 2019, 5.6 and 5.5. First player with 4 straight years of 5+ average and 150 carries for Nick Chubb.
5.5 against every other.
2nd and 9.
Gone up against in the
empty set for Brissett.
5 wide.
Gets the snap. Looks, throws. And that is caught by Amari Cooper. And he goes down the sideline. And that's going to be a 1st down.
Big game.
I told you all week how much I really appreciate the more I've studied Brissett. The command, the accuracy, decision making. He sees Cooper off to the right. Soft coverage. Quick little out, anticipates the throw, gets it to the outside.
Mark Cooper's having himself an interesting night.
Man, he is, again, after the first 2 drives, this offense has settled in. Really, the only time they were stopped is when Cooper dropped that 4th down play right before the half.
Absolutely. Gain of 28.
All right, so here we go.
43.
Brissett's under center.
In the third.
And they're going to fake the handoff. Good block by Chubb. Dumps it off to the tight end. Tight end has it. And that's another first down for Joku in this Browns offense.
Finally, the screen game, which is as good as anybody's in the league. Now, the ball's getting out fast. Stefanski's done a nice job of mixing up these looks, running the ball, getting the ball out. There's this screen, which they did so much of last week against the Jets. The timing of their screen game with Bill Callahan as a line coach, boy, they time it up well. They really sell it. Makes the defense think the ball's going downfield and makes it easy for those linemen.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10.
8 catches for 81 yards.
And here goes the run. Give it to Chubb. And Chubb, and he pushes, and he's going to keep pushing, and he gets down to like about an 8-yard gain there for Nick Chubb.
Perfect timing to show how committed he is in that weight room. His lower half is as strong as anybody's. I mean, and he never. The other thing is, probably the most humble superstar in the NFL, and is just a grinder. And let's not forget about this offensive line. This is a veteran group.
Got a face mask there that wasn't called. Yeah, season 2.
Oh wow, the fans is going off for that face mask. 2nd and 1. And here goes the handoff. Nope, but here goes Brissett. He runs to his right. He's looking, and he's going to get the first, but gets out of bounds, but it's going to be another flag on the play.
Got a hold there on the right side.
Holding.
Michael Dunn.
Offense number 68. 10-yard penalty. 3 plays, 2nd down.
And that's going to be on Dunn, and that's going to come back.
2nd down, and it's called 11.
Yeah, they go unbalanced to the right there, bring in Dunn, and you see the push. He's just trying to withstand that linebacker blitz by Spillane, and one thing he could really do is lock up on him on the outside and prevent him from getting in there, and obviously holds.
180, it's hot.
And here goes the hard count by Brissett. And here goes the handoff to Chubb. Chubb cuts back, and he breaks the tackle, and he's pushing, and he gets about 4 or 5 yards there.
That's all you need to say. How about Jack Conklin being back? Had the injury last year. Does a good job at blocking on the backside. There's that jump cut, but it's the vision and the patience. That play's designed to go left. It could bounce to the outside, or he could cut it all the way back.
All right, can't have the copyrights on, can't have the copyrights on. All right, so 3rd and 3. And headed off to Kareem Hunt. And Kareem Hunt, he pushes, and he might not have got the first down, but it's going to be 4th down, and it's going to be short. And I think the Cleveland Browns should go for it, if I'm not mistaken. You've been able to get the first downs over and over again. Why not go and get it?
They got a big line. We saw the quarterback Brissett earlier with a good push. You mentioned how he's one of the best in the league when it comes to quarterback sneak.
Sure. In that situation right now, he's 29 out of 30 is Brissett on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1.
All right, so 4th and 1 here for the Cleveland Browns.
Chubb in the backfield.
And they're going to give it to Hunt. And Hunt has it, and that's going to be a big run, and that's going to be a first down. First down, Cleveland.
To the outside, Hunt goes through the middle, first down.
And they motioned him late, so everybody's thinking sneak, or he's going to give it to Chubb. But by motioning him in there late, they're able to really surprise this Pittsburgh defense.
Left tackle Jedrick Willis is hurt. He's down on the turf.
He comes in late. By the time this defense, they're pinching. They're thinking quarterback sneak. After all the stats you mentioned, of course they're thinking that the big man's going to keep it. Instead, they give it to a fullback, even though he's a tailback, after they motion him into the backfield.
First down, but
all right, we got a player down on the field.
He's down on the grass.
And we have to go to another TV timeout, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, y'all? How y'all liking this game so far? You think Cleveland might take the lead now? Because right now, the Cleveland Browns have the momentum. They have the momentum in this game. Let's just keep it real. When they come to the run game and the offense, they're moving the ball better than Pittsburgh. Honestly, this game should be a blowout, but this is an AFC North competition when it comes to the division. So both of these teams are going to play their hearts out at the end of the day. They're just going to do that. It's a division game. Anything can happen. That's right, Albert Hernandez. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. This is how division games are supposed to be on Thursday Night Football. That's what it's supposed to be at the end of the day. That's what you come here to do. This is exactly what you come here to do. You come and play on Thursday nights and you prove that your division is better than other divisions, And the NFC North, the AFC North has been very competitive the last couple of years. I'm not going to lie. Is they the best division right now? No. But are they a competitive division? Yes. That's one thing I can say. They definitely are a competitive division. All right, so we do have a player coming off the field, one of the offensive linemen for the Cleveland Browns.
Here is what happened.
He just gets rolled up on.
Yeah, he just get rolled up on the defensive player.
By his own player and rolls up Cam Hayward right on him. But a lot of times you hold your breath in those, but he did walk off.
So now from the 20,
all right, so here we go.
20 remaining in the third in a 1-point game.
And here goes Dick Chubb with a couple of runs there.
To the 24, let's go to Kaylee.
Well, not long after we saw linebacker Anthony Walker carted off the field, clearly in pain. The team's confirmed he is out for the game. They've x-rayed his knee, and they're looking into it. Also, his fellow linebacker Jeremiah Okafor-Koromoa, he's questionable to return with a quad injury, and defensive tackle Taven Bryan is questionable with a hamstring injury out.
Yeah, thank you, Kaylee. 3 guys on
Injuries
defense.
kill people, man. But here we go. Brissett looks. He throws the Cooper, and that is caught.
By Amari Cooper, one of 4 Pro Bowl wide receivers who got traded in the offseason. Dallas sending him to Cleveland. Come up, no huddle here.
All right, so here we go. And that could be a quarterback sneak, and that's going to be that first down on a 3rd and 1. This is why I switched the defense. This is why I switched the defense in my fantasy. I did not pick the Steelers D because I knew that the Cleveland Browns was able to move up and down the field without TJ Watt. This defense is totally different without TJ Watt. It's a known fact. It's a known fact. 2:57 left in this third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns. Brissett gets the snap. He looks. He throws. And and that was Joku with the catch, but he ended up dropping it. But Sutton with the play.
Sutton does a really good job of coming off the young receiver David Bell. You're gonna see Nwoku, the tight end, work out to the flat. What you can't see is Sutton comes off of his receiver and gets his foot in the ground and is able to disrupt the timing there. Great job using his eyes. Clean play there by Sutton.
And Joko Been targeted 9 times. It's the first incomplete to him. 8 catches, 9 targets. Empty again. 2nd down and 10.
All right, so here we go.
Blitz
He
coming.
looks, throws, and that's going to be incomplete.
Around, hits the back of Witherspoon with the coverage on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
And you hear that rip, meaning the
Steeler
offensive line's gonna
defense
have to
has
move
me
to their
6
right,
points so
sensing that
far.
blitz coming from the back.
Yeah, but if they score again, that number's going to go down.
Just the timing, not quite there. He threw that ball to the inside.
That number's going to go down if they score.
Witherspoon,
If the Browns score on this drive.
His head turned around, or that would have been an interception.
3rd and 10 right here.
2 in the red zone. They've been down here and come away with 2 touchdowns. Now they got a 3rd and long.
3rd and 10 from the 16.
And here goes the snap. Here goes Brissett. Brissett looks. He catch. And that is caught. And that'll be Kareem Hunt. But it won't be a first down. And look like the Browns have to come out and kick a field goal.
What are they going to say? Incomplete or complete? 4th down. Going to bring it back.
So it was an incomplete pass. So they still going to kick a field goal regardless.
Bounce down and then back up into his hands.
Right.
So
yeah, that's definitely incomplete.
Wind a little bit tougher.
Cost him about 8 yards. Again, kicking into what would, to a manner, well, there's Witherspoon shaken up, so the cornerback goes out. Meanwhile, you've got a chance for Cleveland to take the lead, but nothing is automatic, even though York did kick that 58-yarder on opening day and became the toast of the town.
Missed an extra point tonight, too.
He did.
And last week.
All right, so let's see.
This is going to be a
4th and 10.
34-yard attempt.
34-yard attempt.
The only kicker who was chosen in the entire draft. Can they take the lead? The Hook has to hold it. And this one is true.
And it's good.
Browns back.
And the Browns are back in front. The Browns are back in front, 16-14. All right, y'all, I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I got to use the tinkle. Got to take it. Be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back.
Culture, right? Starts with ownership down to the head coach. There's that continuity where they see things through the same lens.
Well, you look at the Steelers, 3 head coaches in 53 years. There have been 5 Roman Catholic popes and, well, 2 monarchs and up to date in Great Britain.
Pretty good run, right?
Yeah, I would say.
Did you stack that ownership up with all the professional sports?
Well,
up near the top.
Well, you won 6
All right, so here we
Super Bowls,
go.
right?
Yeah. I'm just saying of all everybody, you include everybody.
16-14.
Right there.
No question.
And here goes the run. And they give it to Najee Harris, then that's going to be nothing there.
Get things going here. They came out to start the second half. We talked about it was kind of a sloppy drive. They lost some of the rhythm that they had, moving Trubisky around, mixing up the tempos. Matt Canada and Trubisky had an incredible first half, trying to reestablish that here.
They playing Brock Lesnar music in the Cleveland Browns joint at the stadium. All right, so here we go.
And of course, Clowney was inactive tonight.
Trubisky, and he gets it, and he keeps it, and he runs it for a couple of yards there. And it's going to be third down for Pittsburgh.
Third down.
It's another way you handle Myles Garrett is you don't have to block him. You just read him. You know, read the big man. Don't block him. If he collapses down, pull it out. Something that Trubisky did a bunch in college. Very comfortable with that.
I know he's like, damn it, he could have got the first down. 3rd and 3. And here goes Trubisky. He looks. He throws it deep down the field. And that's almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. 4th and 3.
Denzel Ward right with him, 4th down.
This time, Myles Garrett is there and applies the pressure. But let's give Trubisky a lot of credit. He knows 95's coming on his blind side, but he locks in and makes a great throw to the outside shoulder of Deontay Johnson. He somehow lets that ball get through his hands. Should have caught that football.
Yeah, he should have caught that football.
Harvin, his 3rd.
And Pittsburgh has to punt it back to Cleveland.
A wobbly one. Angled toward the far side, but stays inbound.
And it gets to about the 19-yard line.
Browns starting from the 20.
All right, so here we go. Don't forget, next Thursday, we will be live for Dolphins and Bengals, Tua versus Burrow. Again, AFC matchup, but I don't think this is not a division matchup, but should be a great game. Tua Tagovailoa, 36 of 50, 469 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions with 124.1 passer rating against the Baltimore Ravens, man. That was an impressive game for Tua Tagovailoa
as well.
Oh, yeah, crazy game last week.
All right, so 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line for the Browns, and they're going to hand it off and give it to Chubb, and he's going to get about 5 yards there.
He cuts on a dime, picks up 5.
Yeah, they're mixing up the run with some pass.
My God, all this music they keep muting, man. My God. Jacoby Brissett, 12 of 15, 100 yards and 2 touchdowns so far. Really a manageable game for Jacoby Brissett. Really a manageable game.
Final half minute of the 3rd.
And it looked like they're going to try to run one more play before we get to the 4th quarter. And he hands it off to Chubb. And Chubb has it, and he breaks it, and he gets about 3 yards there. So it's going to be like a 3rd and 2.
And the 4th quarter is likely to begin with a 3rd down and 1.
You can see, by the way, Wills back in the lineup at left tackle. We saw him go down into the locker room and now back out for the Browns offensive line.
To the 4th we go with Cleveland.
All right, so 4th quarter we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 4th quarter is here. 15 minutes left to determine a winner of this matchup. This is going to be fun to watch. This is going to be fun to watch. It really is. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. What's going on, everybody? What up? Happy Thursday night. Waiting for the game to come back on. We at commercial right now. Definitely at commercial right now. Only on Prime Video. Only on it. Something told me that I should have played Jacoby Brissett tonight. But I got Derek Carr starting to get to Tennessee Titans. I'm going to get him one more freaking week in my fantasy. Derek Carr. I'm give you one more freaking week, bro. Seriously. Giving you one more week, bro. One more week. Better give me like 350 yards, 3 touchdowns. Listen, you better ball out this week or I'm benching you the following week. I'm not playing with you, Derek Carr. I love you to death. I rock with you, but in fantasy, you screwing me.
We start with a 3rd and 1. From
3rd and 1.
29-yard line.
And they're going to hand it off to Chubb. No. Here goes Brissett. Brissett looks. He throws. And Amari Cooper wide open. And that's going to be a first down.
Tackled by Sutton. Well, how about that call on a 3rd down and 1?
What a call. You're thinking, of course, they're going to run this ball. It's man-to-man on the outside. Play action. Now look at the top. One-on-one with Amari Cooper against Sutton. You take that, you throw the
Jalen Hurts was already off the board by the time it got to my turn. Carr was the best quarterback on the board by the time I went.
Getting that separation and a call, heck of a call there by Kevin Stefanski. Bold call.
Very. 7
catches for 101 yards and a touchdown. And here goes Chubb. Chubb cuts back and he breaks the tackle, breaks another one, gets the first down and keep going with a 13-yard gain. First down, Cleveland.
And that's over 100 yards tonight.
Over 100 yards.
Again, this is zone play.
I'm telling you, this is why I didn't play Pittsburgh's defense. This is why I didn't do it.
Jump cut, the vision off of that block by Wyatt Teller. And this defense, remember, they're on the ropes. They came in defending the most plays of anybody in the league, and now you got to deal with this. Look at that line getting a great
That
push.
line is getting a push.
To use his vision and be able to find that hole, either play side or backside.
And run defense has been a big problem. New England proved that last week. Running at the clock with 6.5 minutes.
All right, so here goes the run.
Here's Hunt now.
And there goes Kareem Hunt. And he's moving it. Ooh, they running the ball on this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Ooh, they are running the ball on this Pittsburgh Steelers defense.
He ends up making a block. He has to work to the right on a reach block. Watch him work to the right and then turn his body, his backside to the hole. That gives him and Hunt plenty of room. And you can see Teller just up to the linebacker. Just a clinic right now up front with the Browns offensive line.
Browns 146 rushing yards. 2nd and 2.
All right, so here we go. And here goes Kareem Hunt, and it might be short, might be 30 inches, but I think they're going to give him the first down here.
We talked about that last 6:33. They're trying to get the ball back last week against the Patriots. And to the credit of New England, they took advantage of a worn-down Pittsburgh defense, and Stefanski using the 1-2 punch of Chubb and Hunt and a veteran offensive line. They knew if they could get Mike Tomlin's defense into the fourth quarter, they could try to lean on him and try to wear him
All right,
down.
so here we go.
Great balance in the Cleveland
1st and
offense
10
tonight.
for the Cleveland Browns. They are back
47
in the
rushes,
red zone.
203 through the air. 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, actually. And that's another first down.
Brissett not only picks up one, a lot more as well.
I should have played Jacoby Brissett,
Look at
man.
him. He's taking ownership of this team.
Yeah. He's going, I know who's coming week 13, but, I'm going to show you what I got right now.
Yeah, and the crowd feeds off of it. Watch this line. I thought he was going to.
Jacoby Brissett is 20 of 29, 212 yards and 2 TDs, 2 carries for 5 yards. I should have played Jacoby Brissett tonight.
Love it.
1st and goal at the 8-yard
1st
line.
and goal. Brissett's in the shotgun. 18 comes in motion. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Hunt. Hunt has it. And he pushes, and he's going to push down to like the 4-yard line.
That time, Batonio, as good as it gets at guard, leading the way.
He's been pulling all night. And this time he just blows up a defender. Just no chance. Should pull around from the left over here and just makes a heck of a block.
Yeah, that is a hell of a block.
Gives Hunt, again, another jump cut underneath. Looking at the best, maybe the best.
All right, so here we go.
National Football League tonight.
It's the least glamorous position, but he's made it a beauty.
And here
contest.
goes Hunt. Hunt get it again. He cuts it back inside. And he
gets stuck at the 1-yard line. Tell her that time.
He gets stuck at the 1-yard line. Devin Bush with the tackle. 3rd and goal.
You're going to run the same thing this time. You're going to try to run it over to the left side. Bush, who's been active, he's just trying to hold up here late in this game. Takes a hit, keeps going, and then holds on and slams him to the ground. Good job of working through traffic there by Devin Bush.
Oh, that could have been a broken leg
Just outside
by
the one on
Kareem
3rd
Hunt.
and
Thank
goal.
God. 3rd and goal.
Brissett
And
with the
they
gun. Hands it.
and that's
Chug his way in.
oh, I don't know. He's not in, but it's gonna be 4th down.
Again. 4th and goal.
Just run it up the
Chris
middle.
normally gets there
Just run it up the middle if I'm the
getting off
Cleveland
his
Browns.
block
Just run it up the
Wyatt
middle.
Teller. And you can see the rest of that defense. Fitzpatrick, who we've not called his name much tonight at all, in there helping make a push as well.
Chubb comes back in on 4th and goal. You think Brissett tries to sneak
4
it
for
in?
4 in that?
I don't know. Put Foles in there at fullback and give the ball to Chubb.
And Chubb gets in.
Makes it look easy.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Cleveland. And they take the lead. Let's see if they can make the extra point here.
Bring a left guard throw hold in to play fullback.
Nick Chubb with a
Leads the
touchdown.
way, Chubb to the end zone.
Why not throw in another offensive lineman? And what's great is you got Batonio also in there helping just make sure that their talented running back has enough room to get that touchdown.
Big extra point here to turn it into a 2-possession game. Right now, an 8-point lead. York tries to make
And
it.
that extra point is good.
Through it goes.
23-14.
23-14. Cleveland advantage.
23-14, ladies and gentlemen. What a interesting outcome here. I did pick the Cleveland Browns to win this game, though. That's one thing I can say. I did pick the Cleveland Browns to win this game. Let's go. 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 Oh, they still playing music right now, y'all. They still playing music.
Then he
All right, so here we go.
Into the stands. So let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. So for the Steelers, they get the Jets.
All right, so the upcoming schedule for Pittsburgh: Jets, Buffalo, Tampa Bay, Miami, Philly, Browns, Atlanta, Chargers, New England, Baltimore, and Cincinnati. Pretty interesting schedules for both teams, though. Pretty interesting. Where's the Steelers from week 1? I do not know where the Steelers at from week 1. We have no clue here. 1st and 10.
From the 25-yard line.
Trubisky's in the shotgun. And he gets the hands off to Harrison. Nowhere to go there.
No gain.
Let's not forget where this offense was a week ago. Tough week, short week. They've looked a lot better. Matt Canada's put together a nice plan. It's not been as good in this second half. They haven't had the ball much in this second half because of the Browns offense.
Right.
They got to put it together now, the way they were moving the ball early in this game. Receivers got to get separation, and Trubisky's going to need time to throw.
Under 9 minutes.
All right, so here we go. Here goes Trubisky. He looks. He throws, and that is incomplete. Intended for Claypool.
Claypool broken up by the former Ram John Johnson. 3rd and 10.
Taki does a pretty good job himself. The linebacker here just kind of sinking back. It's a tight window, like you said. Now watch this. I mean, he's trying to go over top of Taki. Then you also have Johnson in there. Eventually comes up and hits Claypool to separate him from the ball.
You think Taki is a TikTok? Well, never mind.
I was waiting.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
I put it on the tee.
3rd and 10.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 10. And that is going to be the momentum is with Cleveland right now. The momentum is with Cleveland.
The first 2 games of the year, this Cleveland defense, they've been in a position to close games out, and they've had breakdowns. This is where you try to become a different team, a team that's going to learn from mistakes, a team that's ready to be serious about this year. They got to make sure they're on the same page on the back end.
Faced only 6 third downs and converted just once.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 15. Pickle Trubisky sets him in the pocket, looks, throws, and he overthrows. He overthrows his intended receiver. 4th and 15.
47 seconds worth.
That's 2 straight 3-and-outs. Defense that's already on the ropes, back out onto the field. Think about what they've had to deal with in this second half with the way the Browns have been moving the ball, especially on the ground.
Browns have run 60 plays.
And that's going to be another punt.
Still have 8.5 to play. Harvin's kick fielded on the run to the 34.
And that's going to be down at like the 34. All right, so here we go, y'all. Here we go. Browns get the ball back. They looking good. We could compete if teams playing close this year. Facts. That is a known fact, bro. That is definitely a known fact. Heck yeah. Let's go. Let's go. We definitely could compete, man. We just got to get our shit together. That's one thing about the Raiders, man. We really got to get our shit together. We cannot afford to go 0-3 this weekend. We just can't, man. It just doesn't make sense to go 0-3. It just doesn't make sense to go 0-3 right now. We can't afford it, man. We really, really, really can't afford it. Can't afford to go 0-3. If we go 0-3, man, I don't know what I would do. I just don't know what I would do at this time. Titans are banged up too. Facts. We cannot afford. We cannot afford. That's a fact.
That's the new logo. He was the mascot when the team first came into professional football in the All-American Football Conference.
Yeah.
In 1946. And I'll tell you.
All right, so here we go. And here goes the run with Nick
Chubb,
Chubb, and he gets a few yards there.
They had a fan poll. And, was it going to be a dog in the middle? Was it going to be the helmet? Instead, this was the logo that won. Now, you tell me what you think, okay?
Honestly, or?
No.
I mean, I don't.
Dishonestly.
I'm not a fan, man. I just, what used to be at the 50?
Well, they had the Browns helmet, which
Yeah.
is the simplest of helmets.
Yeah.
And then I think there was nothing the last couple of years, so they took a fan poll.
All right, so here we go.
Rounding the
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Here goes Brissett. He looks, he throws, give it to Joku. And Joku gets between 3 defenders and gets a first down.
Browning the Yelp picking up the first down. The fans loved it because when he was the mascot in the early years, they won a lot of championships.
Of course, yeah.
So maybe they're trying to bring back some luck here. Elf luck.
Well, this is a football team that has a chance to be very competitive this year if they can stay healthy. Everyone wants to talk about Deshaun Watson coming back. In the meantime, they got a quarterback in these first few weeks that is really doing a good job of just managing the game and just being.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. And they hand the ball off to Chubb. And that's going to be a couple of yards there. Well, about 3 yards there for Nick Chubb.
Minka Fitzpatrick, who was off to a blazing start, had a pick 6 in the opener, interception last week, but tonight I haven't called his name very often.
No, and I think if you go back to our meeting yesterday with Brissett, he was first thing he's doing after he breaks the huddle, he's going to locate 39. They've been trying to work away from him as much as they can.
Yeah, it's interesting because we were talking to Mahomes last week before the Kansas City game, and he said the first guy.
All right, so here we go. 2nd and 7.
Basically, for the Chargers. 2nd and 7.
And here goes the handoff. And that's going to be loss of a carry there.
Finally stop him. It's Alex Highsmith.
Highsmith with the tackle. That's going to be loss of yardage there.
Crashed that play. Tired of seeing Chubb run away from him and just chases it down from behind. With TJ Watt down, the mantle is swung over to 56, Highsmith, and you could see there's just nothing they could do there. He uses that speed and doesn't hesitate. He was very decisive there and being able to make that play into the backfield.
3rd and 12. If nothing else, they're milking that play clock here.
Absolutely.
Under 6 minutes to go.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 12.
Hunt is the back.
Brissett looks. He throws.
Fires. Oh, and it's Cooper.
Amari Cooper, you got to catch that, brother. You've been making all the difficult throws, difficult catches. That was yours, bro.
Cooper, but a drop here.
Cooper, that was yours.
And Brissett put a little bit more on that one. He got back on.
No, that's not on Brissett.
And just fired an absolute seed.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, it is on Brissett.
Leads him into that hole.
Yeah, you got to lead him. But that's still a catch that you got to make, Amari Cooper. You still got to make that catch, bro. You got to.
Like a 100-mile-an-hour fastball right there. Olszewski is back. The Hork has to punt. His third kick of the night.
All right, so another punt.
Olszewski lets it bounce. Can the bounce down it? Yes, they can.
Down to the 5-yard line.
Perfect. Canton, Ohio. There's the Hall of Fame.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame. Man, let me tell y'all, man, going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame is one of the most electrifying things as a football fan. If you have not been to Canton, Ohio, I will recommend you to go to Canton, Ohio. I don't care if you're a Raiders fan. I don't care if you don't like nobody in the division. It's just a lot of knowledge in that building that you will learn that you probably don't even know history about. I don't know if y'all saw the picture, but did y'all see how close I was to the Lombardi Trophy? Let me just throw this out there. Let me see if I can pull my picture up. Like it was a one hell of an experience, man. I can't explain it to you more. Going to the Hall of Fame, man, and I don't know if y'all can see this. Hopefully this clears up. But this is me at the Pro Football Hall of Fame with the next to the Lombardi Trophy. This one next to the Lombardi Trophy. It's pretty awesome, man. It's pretty awesome. You can't get no better than going to Pro Football Hall of Fame, man. You can't get no better than that, man. And I love the fact that where I booked my Airbnb at, I was 10 minutes away. This is me in front of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, man. This is me. One hell of an experience, man. Me next to Cliff Branch Hall of Fame locker. Y'all see that? Speed kills, right? Cliff Branch Hall of Fame locker. That's where I got that from. The Pro Football Hall of Fame. That's why I got them 2 collectible cards behind me. Pro Football Hall of Fame. The pennant and the pin from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And I got a water bottle that I leave at work. But still, it's still all Raiders, man. It's an experience that you will never forget, bro. Never forget.
Georgia, here he is. Wide to the right.
All right, so 1st and 10.
From their own 6-yard
All right, here goes the rollout.
line.
And he throws and he gives it to Claypool. Claypool got a couple of yards there.
About 7 yards, second down.
That's what we saw a lot of in the first half, just moving that launch point. Does a couple things. It gets you away from Myles Garrett and rolled away from him there, but it also puts your quarterback where he's most comfortable. He loves to move to the outside and throws with much better rhythm and accuracy.
All right, so here we go. Here goes the throw. And that is caught. Oh, they said incomplete, but that was intended for Deontay Johnson.
Could not hold it in. 3rd down and 3 with 5:04 left.
Watch what Garrett does here. Sometimes it's not about the sack. It's about running over the left tackle, Dan Moore. Both these guys from Texas A&M. He goes over top of him. It actually affects the throw. You see, Trubisky couldn't step into that throw. He kind of had to fall back as he's throwing this ball. Couldn't get anything on it, and that's why he couldn't get it to a wide-open receiver for the first down.
Sometimes you don't get credit for a sack.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 3.
Which never show up on the stat sheet. 3rd down and 3. Trubisky has to step away from pressure. Down he goes at the 10-yard line. Chased by Jacob Phillips.
We've got 2 starting linebackers out, so Jacob Phillips is one who's had to step in. He's blitzing linebackers, spooked Trubisky. We saw that last week on film. Both of them walked up, and you're going to see Jacob Phillips get home. Puts a lot of pressure on that offensive line. Najee Harris over late. Phillips is able to get home and bring him down.
Arvin, who's averaging 39 yards.
All right, so the Browns will get the ball back.
Rodgers.
And he gets to about the 50-yard line there.
To midfield with 4:18.
4:18 left in this fourth quarter. I don't know where that came from. And that, let me look at that again. All right, so we back 1st and 10.
From the 49.
49-yard line. And here goes the run. Give it to Kareem Hunt. And Kareem Hunt gets a couple of yards there.
The narrative in a town that would, if they go to 1 and 2, is normally about the offense. But I think the narrative in Pittsburgh has to be as much about the defense, albeit they're missing T.J. Watt. But, I mean, they've given up tonight 375 yards.
Yeah, and you know as well as I do that they're different when TJ comes back. Who knows when that's going to be? And I think right now what you're seeing is a team that the offense doesn't allow the defense to believe in what they can do, what they're capable of doing. And I think they're tired. I mean, you mentioned how many snaps they faced the first couple of weeks.
Sure.
It's been another tough night tonight for them, especially in the second half, and they need 90 back as quickly as he can.
Well, that tells you something, too. The record 52.
This defense ain't shit without T.J. Watt. That's what it tells you.
Tonight they'd go to 0-6 if they don't come from behind.
That's exactly what it tells you.
Have to conserve the
This
clock.
defense ain't shit without T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt right there. 4:12 left in the fourth.
2nd and 8. And they hand it off to Chubb. And Chubb, and he gets nothing there.
48-yard line. That's Cameron Hayward, whose brother also plays on it. His brother is 9 years younger than him. He was drafted. Connor Hayward, tight end.
What a pro Cameron Hayward is. And he's still out there as good as ever. I mean, he's been playing 12 years out of Ohio State. He's a big, strong man. It's his younger brother out of Michigan State, the tight end, H-back. Much 97 on the edge. And, of course, they've been moving him outside, especially against the run, where T.J. Watt would normally be. They've been moving Leal there. This time it's big Cam Hayward out there to the outside, trying to set the edge.
Up out of Ironhead.
Cameron Hayward, 5-time Pro Bowler for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Late dad.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And here goes Brissett. He looks. And he's going to be sacked.
At the 41-yard line. That's Alex Highsmith, who had 3 on opening day off Burrow. Sets up 4th down.
And watch this inside move. You know, again, we keep talking about with T.J. Watt down, who can apply the pressure, most notably Alex Highsmith. Goes a little bit of an outside move to Wills, and then he gives him a spin move back to the inside, actually accelerates through that spin. And there's nothing Brissett could do. Great move there by Highsmith.
Browns take the play clock down. Pittsburgh will save its last time out here. They'll get the ball with a little over 3 to play in regulation. Down toward,
and Pittsburgh still will get the ball back. Like the Browns offense is stalling at this point.
3:13 left in the fourth.
Remember
I want to see if they want to go to a timeout before I put this on mute.
For 3 quarters, they get into the fourth quarter, and then they have some miscues. Up to this point, the last 3 possessions, 3 and outs for Joe Woods' defense. So communication was a big emphasis this week. Everybody being on the same page. No busts, especially in zone coverage. They've had 3 straight possessions where they played very well.
Yeah, Pittsburgh 3 straight 3 and outs from the 20.
And here goes Trubisky. He looks. And that is caught.
Along the sideline, it is caught. Inbounds.
Caught by Deontay Johnson.
His 7th catch of the night.
That time Trubisky sat in that pocket, didn't bail out on it, potential there of Myles Garrett getting to him, but he trusts his offensive line and makes a good throw to the outside.
I don't know. That
Johnson
might be a
play
that
on it,
might not
and
be a
excellent
catch.
effort by Johnson keeping his feet in bounds.
First down, fires.
Oh, what a
Great
catch.
catch is made. First of the night by the tight end Fryermuth, who had a great rookie season. First time he's been targeted tonight.
How about that throw by Trubisky?
That's a heck of a throw by Trubisky.
Pocket,
with that defensive talent on the Steelers defense, they suck for real.
Jacob Phillips here.
Quickly to the 41. Pass. That one is caught by Fryermuth. Doesn't catch a pass in the first 57 minutes. Now back to back.
Finding some holes in that zone behind.
All right, so here we go. Trubisky,
throw,
like he's trying to make a run, a comeback. Because Trubisky, he looks, he throws.
Going for it all now, and it is in the end zone.
Is that intercepted?
Because he was out of bounds. Emerson coming down with what looked to be, for the moment, the interception.
That looked like a pick.
Pickens, the intended receiver.
That looks like a pick.
Right foot by Emerson, as soon as he came down, was out of bounds. Heck of an effort again. We saw Pickens make that circus catch. He tried to make another one with the one hand. The right foot right there. Once
it's out of bounds.
Happens quick. Didn't it look like Pickens was trying to?
Yeah, that's out of bounds.
Sure.
With the right hand.
For sure. He knows how to do it.
He sure does. All of a sudden, blink of an eye.
Oh, that was lucky. Trubisky, you got away with that one.
They've gone 54 yards, 4 plays in 50 seconds.
Second and 10. 2:23.
26.
Here it goes. And give it to Pickens, and Pickens gets a couple. And they gotta hold on to the tackles, man.
Is Pickens, but he can't clock.
2:13.
Rolling. Approaching the 2-minute warning. It'll be third down and 6.
Third down and 6 right here.
Before the 2-minute stoppage, and they're able to, as Trubisky with a flag thrown, and that is incomplete. A flag was thrown. Might not have.
All right, so flags have been thrown.
Covering on the play, got another flag down there as well.
Deontay Johnson kind of nonchalantly getting back into position to get lined up. He was
so that might be pass interference, y'all.
2 flags, one at the 23, one at the 2. At the end of the call here, that'll take us to the 2-minute warning with the $1:57.
So he's not even set as the ball is snapped.
There are fouls by both teams on the play. Illegal shift. Offense.
Illegal shift on the offense, and it's going to be pass interference, so they're going to offset.
Defense, number 21. Those penalties offset at the previous spot.
Automatic.
Third down.
Still third down, yep.
57. It'll be third down and 5 on the other side of this 2-minute break. Turned out to be, a good.
All right, so 1:57 left.
100 punts tonight.
Yeah. Game of special teams with field goals.
1:57 left in this game, man. Week 3 watch list. Buffalo Bills versus Miami Dolphins, Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then you got Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady, the Packers versus Buccaneers at 4:25 Eastern Standard Time. And you got the San Francisco 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo, and the Denver Broncos, the Donkeys, and Russell Wilson on Sunday Night Football. Then on Monday Night Football, you got Saquon Barkley and Michael Parsons, when the Dallas Cowboys takes on the New York Giants. Pretty interesting here. Nice lineup for this weekend. It's a great lineup for this weekend.
Pretty picker at the end of the show.
Oh, sure, yeah, right. I want to put on the Corso head. That's what the mascot had. That's my dream. You just take the elf down there with you. Third down and 5.
Third and 5. Here we go.
Left in the 4th. Crowd in full throat.
Third and 5. Trubisky's in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Gets the pick. He looks.
Only a 3-man
He
rush.
throws.
Trubisky has to
And that is incomplete. They're going to have to go for it here.
Brian Muth Jacob Phillips.
I wouldn't even kick a field goal. Go for it here. It's 4th and 5. You got to go for it.
Doing a really good job. Showing blitz, kind of walked up here. They got all their backers a little bit tight. He's looking for a crosser. There it is. It beats him initially, but the arm length is able to extend and knock that ball away.
Don't kick a field goal, and they're going to kick a field goal with 1:51 left.
A one-possession game. Chris Boswell.
All right, Boswell with the kick.
And the Browns had 12 guys on the field.
Browns had 12 guys on the field. Oh, damn now. Here we go.
The uprights. But was the play blown dead before the snap? I think that's the call here.
Here we go. What's the call?
12 men on the field in formation on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Have to do it again at least 5 yards closer this time.
If I'm the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'll go for the 4th.
You've seen the Browns with 12 men on
You got 5 extra yards. I'll go for the 4th. What do you got to lose?
There it is, the dirty dozen.
It's 4th and 1. What are you going to do here?
1:51 on the clock. Danny Smith is the special teams coordinator right there.
He's got a little gum going, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. Danny's been around a while. Good guy, really good guy. Tomlin wanted to know why, the play was blown dead.
He should have known. You heard it.
Terry, quickly, though, I mean, if 12 guys on the field, they throw the flag, the play is dead at that point, right?
Absolutely out. 12 men in formation with the snap imminent. It's a dead ball foul, no play.
Okay, so now you've got a 34-yard attempt to try to make it a 6-point game. And
all right, so here we go. 4th and 1.
Which he does.
And he gets it. It's a 1-point game. 6-point game now.
So it's 23-7.
6-point game now, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be very interesting going down the wire. This is why we have the AFC North. This is why we have the AFC North, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we do it.
Mike Tomlin still wants an explanation. I think he's still staring out at the.
It doesn't matter, Mike Tomlin. Why do you what do you want an explanation for, bro?
Discussion with him.
It was 12 men on the field. You got 5 extra yards. What are you complaining for?
So, Terry, what is it that Martin is telling Tomlin right now, do you think?
I assume he's explaining the rule, Al. That's the only thing I can think of, because there's no way you can have a snap take place with 12 in formation and the snap imminent. It has to be a dead ball foul.
Anyway, the kick was good.
I thought about, they're at 4th and 1 there after the penalty. I mean, and do you take it? I know you need 2 possessions. You just take the 3 points.
I think you have to at that point.
And
Because if you don't get it, you're right.
Yeah,
the game is over. Meanwhile, you got the hands team out there. You're going to try an onside kick here.
All right, so they're going to try an onside kick here. Let's see what.
All about onside kicks, don't they? There was Amari Cooper who took the blame last week, saying like he should have corralled it, but he didn't, and the Jets won the game.
And Cooper is up here to the left. The Jets kick to the left. This time it looks like, at least initially, the Steelers might be going the other direction.
Right. So we'll see what Boswell has in mind. He's been successful on a few of these in his career.
All right, let's see.
Yards. Hopping, bouncing. It's loose again. And a flag is thrown as the ball goes.
All right, the flag is thrown.
Going to be against the Steelers.
I think it's Trey Norwood, 21 at the bottom. Just got an early start.
Yeah. That's a killer.
Oh, yeah.
For them.
Browns again had a hard time recovering that.
Yes, they did.
Peace.
Come on, Browns. I picked y'all motherfuckers, man.
All the way at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this going to be offsides.
Right along the sideline. Got an early start. Martin to make it official here. Clay Martin.
Offside. Kicking team. Number 14. 5 yards to be added with a dead ball spot. First down, Cleveland.
Yeah, that's George.
Up Cleveland's ball.
So the rookie who made that fabulous catch earlier is the first guy across the line, and that in effect will write a finish to this one, even though the Steelers have one timeout. I'm not writing a finish to any game these days.
No, not after last week.
All right, so here we go. They're going to try to run this football down now and make them use the timeout. Me personally, I won't use the timeout until let them run the clock down until fourth down. For real. If you give them a first down, this game is over.
Fullback, backup center. Saw him in the goal line package lined up there.
So doing the quick math here.
All right, so here we go.
Timeout quickly. You're still going to have a few seconds left.
First and 10.
For a fourth down play. So Cleveland's going to have to run it all the way to the end.
And they're going to run it to Chubb.
Unless it's a first down here. And Chubb takes it to the 43-yard line. So now Pittsburgh takes its final timeout.
And that's going to be the game, y'all.
After the game, exclusively on Prime.
That's going to be the game, y'all. I promise y'all that. That's going to be the game. Because why would you take your time out there with 1:30 left? You should have waited to get a stop. Well, you're probably not going to get a stop. Let's just keep it a buck. You're not going to get a stop. But, hey, Pittsburgh about to be 1-2.
Down play. And that's going to take it down to a minute.
Yeah, with 1:40 left, you called that timeout a bit too.
Roughly, or a little bit more.
And here goes.
Or you get a first down.
Or you get a first down.
If they get a first down, game over.
Right.
If they get a first down right here, game over.
Pretty much ended right here with a 1-yard gain.
Give it to Nick Chubb. Give it to him.
Nick Chubb over 100 yards tonight. Only the second time in his career he's gone over 100 yards against his Steelers defense.
113 yards tonight, averaging over 5 yards per carry. The long was 37. 3rd and 1.
Crowd yelling for Chubb.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Or Brissett. No, it's a little too far for him. It's like a yard and a half. And they let the clock run down here and take a timeout. So it's still 3rd and 1. By the way, the end of summer. Happy autumn to you.
Same to you. It's official.
Our old pal Keith Jackson used to call it the time of the possum hunt moon.
Like that. Never heard that one from Keith.
You're kidding me.
No.
The great Keith Jackson, at the end, he said, I only have one goal in life. It's not to die in an airport parking lot. Who else could have come up with that line? So true.
Good one.
54 seconds. Can they get the yard and write an official finish to this one? Chubb. Close.
He's close, but I don't know if he got it or not.
Clock keeps rolling. Might be close enough for a measurement. Browns say we have it. Pittsburgh says, nope, you don't have it. Martin will stop the clock and bring in the change. Of course, if they're short, they'll run the clock.
No, that's a first down
on the play clock, so there'll be a little bit of time, minimally, at the end.
These two teams 3 weeks in, obviously you got stuff to work on. It's Brown's team. Without Deshaun Watson, there's some pieces here. This is a team that I think feels different than they have in the past. Got a lot of speed here.
First down, game over.
The celebration begins.
And the big question in Pittsburgh is going to be about the rookie, of course, Ryan Pickett. It's already started. I thought Trubisky, Kenny Pickett, I thought
game is over
Trubisky
now.
Played much better tonight, but with a long, you got 10 days now to get ready. There's just going to be a lot of buzz. Mike Tomlin's been very secure in saying, nope, we're not ready to talk about it, but that's going to be talked about quite a bit over the course of the next week and a half.
One of the things he has to think about, they have the Jets at home, but then after that, we saw how tough that schedule is.
Yeah.
I think they're going to review the spot. No game ends without something going to Park Avenue.
Sten's hat. Looks like it. Look at that. Watch him. See, they're trying to see where the ball is, where that knee is down.
Yep. Terry, you seeing anything we're not seeing?
That's a first down, bro.
Now, same thing you're seeing. You got the knee down. It looks to me like the ball is short when that knee hits. We kind of lose it, but to get a first down, he'd have to be much further beyond where it is. So I do believe this is short.
Okay. So they measured. What does that mean? Unless you have Gene Sterator's index card, doesn't matter, right?
By the way, in defense of Trubisky, I think you and I see the same thing. I thought the guy played better tonight. I thought the line played better. I don't know if this is the time to just panic and give up on what he can do for you.
I agree with you. And I go back to what we said at the beginning of the game with Tomlin. Look, nobody knows his team better than Mike.
Right.
And if you start listening to the fans, as the saying goes, you'll start.
Marv Levy.
Yeah, you'll be sitting with him pretty soon.
Well, he has such wisdom. He sees it through, his own lens, and he's able to focus on what he needs to do for his team.
Can we just end the game?
The other quarterback's always the most popular guy in town, right?
Well, especially the rookie from Pitt, right? The Heisman final.
I think back to when Tom Brady had a bad game on a Monday night in 2014 in Kansas City.
No.
And that was the famous game where the press is saying it's time for Garoppolo to start.
Oh, yeah.
Brady's
done. He's
and that's
done.
when Belichick said it's on to Cincinnati. Right?
Every question.
How'd that year wind up?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We're moving on to Cincinnati.
Yeah. You wound up with a Lombardi trophy.
You and I are moving on to Cincinnati.
We are. Well, it's your home anyway, right?
Yeah. It'd be great.
They just really try to drag this game out, y'all.
You can have a big meal next week.
Yep.
It's a good town.
Old stomping grounds here. This is kind of crazy to have this kind of a delay to look at what.
Terry, get to the bottom of this, will you? What's going on? Help them out.
So they're going to rule him short. We've heard from them. They're going to run him short, and then they're going to have a 10-second runoff.
Okay.
From the point he's down.
Okay.
After review, the runner was short of the line to gain. When the runner restored progress and stopped, the clock was at 50 seconds. Please set the game clock to 50 seconds.
So the game clock is at 50 seconds.
Down to 40 seconds. The game clock will start on my signal.
All right, so you go to 40 and you go to 25 on the play clock. So they do have to do something with this here.
After last week,
Just get the first down and end the damn
keep
game. The
going.
game is
Exactly
over.
right.
The Pittsburgh Steelers don't have no chance to get this 4th and inches. If they do, I'll be surprised.
No,
I would definitely be surprised. This game is over. For real, for real.
Wind up in Cleveland's favor tomorrow. All right, so 4th and inches.
Just the game.
Come up to the line.
Just
here.
take the quarterback sneak. Don't even give it to Chubb. Take
Wind
the
the
quarterback
clock.
sneak
He's gonna take
in the
his
game.
time.
They can take it all the way down to about 15. Steelers have to make sure they don't jump, or that would end the game.
180. Inside.
Cleveland also has a timeout.
Go back, Harrison. Go back.
and they're going to use it.
Yeah.
They're going to use that left.
There you go.
And delay a game.
So now 14 seconds.
14 seconds.
Let's take the timeout.
And the Browns will call a timeout. Like, why is y'all dragging this game out? Just run the dang ball.
Well, he's bringing his punter out. So his punter's been
just run the ball on 4th and inches. What are you doing? Why would you put the ball back to Pittsburgh? That's stupid.
Put it back. Just get it off, obviously.
Absolutely. And the Steelers now will send one man back.
Oh my God. Some of these coaches is so dumb in the NFL. I understand you want to snap it, you're going to try to run away and try to get the points. And then not get the points, but try to run away to run the clock down. But still, like, it's 4th and inches. Get the first down and end the damn game.
Gets it away. This will take a lot of time off the clock. And it will bound out of bounds.
Yeah, game over. Just take it there. Game over.
Line. So now you got 9 seconds to go 96 yards. What do you got in the playbook?
Well, but for a team that lost last week on offense and defense and special teams, it wasn't just the defense for the Browns breaking down. It was everybody. Tonight, 9 seconds away from a win where everybody helps out. And that's how you really grow as a team early in the season, when everybody's able to contribute and you learn from a setback from a week ago.
The words of Ringo Starr, it don't come easy.
Game is over. They're going to do like a hook and lateral here. Watch.
Here we go. Trubisky throwing. It's the old Stanford band play. Back at the 4-yard line. Into the end zone it goes, and the Browns are going to recover there. Denzel Ward.
Game over.
That's going to be a touchdown. There's no extra point.
That's going to be a touchdown.
Some of you. And you know who I mean.
29 to 14.
17. The Browns win it.
29 to 17. Your final.
Garrett may have forced the fumble.
I think the ball just kind of came out on the lateral. It's on the ground, and Ward's able to come up.
That is the game, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game. You have your final. The Browns 29, Pittsburgh Steelers 17. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate y'all all tuning in to a Thursday Night Football live stream. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all tomorrow for Tennessee and Las Vegas Raiders preview show to talk about the game. Got a special person coming on. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to the loyal people that came in here. I usually have more people in here, but people don't care about this game. But at the end of the day, it's all good. It's all good. But make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Spotlight Raiders Talk. We out of here, y'all. Peace.